to this Indian Premier League. Oh, he's clubbed that miles, it's a beauty.
We're watching real brilliance.
He gives himself a little uppercut just to make sure it's not a dream.
Like an absolute rocket.
That is a magical catch.
Oh, unbelievable.
Bowled him.
The fastest T20 100.
Wow, this man is special.
RCB have managed to drag themselves off the foot of the Vivo IPL table, but frustration remains the order of the day, as visions of jump-starting their stuttering season were washed away by the Bengaluru Shahs on Tuesday. The wounds of their record-breaking batting collapse for 49 against KKR remain fresh. And Captain Virat Kohli will be determined to stop the bleeding. Can he rediscover his 2016 magic to inspire his troops? His opposite number, Suresh Raina, has endured frustration as well this season, with his Gujarat Lions losing their 2016 roar. There are some positives. Brendan McCullum has been a spark at the top of the order, while Raina himself and Dinesh Karthik have also found form. But the bowling pack has struggled to contain opponents, and that's why the team from the West are stuck in the last spot. We are in the second half of the Vivo IPL season, and there is little wriggle room for these two teams. Bengaluru offers a chance for one of them to take a step in the right direction. The stands will be a sea of red as the hosts RCB clash with the Gujarat Lions. It's match 31, live from the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. So very good evening to all our viewers all around the world. And we are at the Chinnaswamy Stadium here, and the Royal Challengers playing the Gujarat Lions head-to-head. 3-1 they lead at the moment, and the way things stand at the moment, Royal Challengers Bangalore have to win all their games from here to have a chance of making it to the playoffs. So a big match this for both sides. Gujarat Lions are at the bottom of the table. They'll want to get up from there and get a win here today already. A lot of people have come in. They missed out 2 days ago because of the rain, but none of that today. We've got some good conditions, and play will start on time. Well, the toss happened with Danny Morrison a little while earlier, but before that, let's get some stats from Ishagua.
Hello and welcome to Bengaluru. Now, we've got some good news for you tonight because it's absolutely clear skies and there is no threat of rain. In terms of the temperatures, top ones of 28 degrees C and a humidity of 40%. Pitch dimensions, well, we know it's short boundaries, about 60 metres square of the wicket and about 70 metres down the ground. So we've seen lots of runs here in the past. In previous years, we've had 40, 180 plus scores. This year, though, the top score has been 161, with significantly lower batting averages and scoring rates. It does mean that it has been better for the bowlers. But who has it benefited the most, the pacers or the spinners? Well, it's been fairly evenly matched when it comes to the averages, and the economies have also been significantly lower than previous years. For the batsmen, they are going to have to stand up tonight. And we've got two showmen here for you tonight. Two guys that have been in the runs in IPL. They're the leading run scorers in IPL history. Suresh Raina is leading the runs, and his strike rate is also better than Kohli. But Kohli's got the better average, and he's got 4 IPL hundreds to his name. So the question tonight is all about these two captains, with both teams in desperate need for a win. Who's going to lead their side to victory?
Namaskar! Bengaluru, it is good to see you here for match 31 in the Vivo IPL. Now then, suspects alongside. Our coin toss representative, Srikanth, And our match referee is Colonel Chinmay Sharma. Good to see you, sir. And the two captains, the GLs, we've got Suresh Raina, and of course from RCB we have got Virat Kohli, who's going to flip the coin, and you're going to cause.
Tails is the call.
Tails is the call. And Colonel?
That's tails.
It's tails. Don't run away. You haven't won it, I'm sorry. You've won it, Suresh. What are you going to do?
We're going to bowl first.
Bowling, it's been a bit dry here, and I've got to ask you about your bowling team. Your compliments changed?
We had a practice last night. I think a lot of dew was there, so better to bat later on. I think our bowling is a bit a surprise for us. I think they haven't bowled well in the 6 overs. So I think James Faulkner comes in. Then we have Basil, Nathu, Sony guy. I think he's playing today. So I think we're missing out 3 players today. Akshdeep Nath, Ishan comes in place of him. Then Smith is not playing. Jimmy is playing, and one more player is playing.
Batting. Maybe you're getting 100 against these guys last year. I know it was a day game, but hey, only got to win 5 of your next 6 games. A little bit of pressure.
Yeah, situation's very similar to last year. I think it's time that we, step up our game and play the cricket that we are known to play. Yeah, not a bad toss to lose. We are looking to bat first anyway. The wicket is very different from what it has been in the last couple of years. And batting second was definitely difficult, is what we experienced. And, that's something that we had kept in mind before coming to the toss. So not a bad thing to be batting first at all.
Are you going to open the bowling against him?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't mind. If somebody's not bowling well, then I have to come in 6 overs.
And your side, any changes? Because it rained 2 nights ago. Any changes at all?
Timal just had a niggle in his back, so Travis Head comes in. Stuart Binney is going to miss out, and Aniket Chaudhary takes his place. Rest, the 9 guys are the same from Kolkata.
Gentlemen, good luck tonight. Good to see you. Alrighty, news from out in the centre is that Suresh Raina of the Gujarat Lions has won the toss, and no surprises, going to have a little bit of a bowl.
Yeah, big games need big players. Gale and Kohli are going to start this evening. Mandeep, De Villiers, that 4 are going to have to set something up here because the Royal Challengers Bangalore have to win. Have to win all their games. Travis Head gets a game for Tamon Mills. You got Jadeja Chaudhary, then you got the spinners. Chahal, excited to see him bowl tonight.
Gujarat Lions are once again rung in a few changes. Brendan McCullum, Finch, Raina, Dinesh Karthik, no change there. Ishan Kishan comes in place of Akshdeep Nath. Ravindra Jadeja is the frontline spinner. Jimmy Faulkner coming in place of Dwayne Smith. 4 seamers playing, Andrew Tye, Thampi and Nathu Singh making the other 3. Ankit Soni, an unknown quantity, coming into the team in place of Shubham Agarwal.
So there you go. It's a good evening to all our viewers in India. As play about to start here. Much better weather here today. As the 2 umpires make their way out to the centre. Play is starting on time. Already a lot of noise. The RCB had a washout 2 days ago, so they really now have been left with no option but to try and win every game from here. It's a sea of red out there. Every game from here on in Bengaluru will get in a lot of people, especially if RCB start winning. And it's not beyond them. They were in a similar position last year. And they did well to win 5 of their last 6 games. So the big players will have to step up to the plate here today. They're batting first. Chris Gale and Virat Kohli, the 2 men out there. Changes in the RCB side as well. No Stuart Binney today. And you look at Gale. They need him to fire. Strike rate over 150. Last time he played the Gujarat Lions, he made a very good impression. Got cracking from the outset. And in the end, it turned out to be a match-winning innings. 77 he made. And Virat Kohli, he's due. He's had starts but not really converted it into the big scores like we saw last year, where he got plenty of hundreds. 4 hundreds in total. And for Gujarat Lions to start the proceeding will be Nathu Singh. Now he can generate some pace. He's just 22 years of age. just 2 matches in the IPL. And he'll be up against Chris Gayle. So Virat Kohli, Suresh Raina, the 2 captains in today's game. So all set, and Natu Singh on his way to Chris Gayle. On target, nice little shape as well into the left-hander. Again, some swing. Ball coming off nicely off the bat. I think when the ball is hard and new, that's when the ball will come onto the bat on this surface. We see it getting slower once it gets older.
Yeah, it was quite interesting at the toss. Virat Kohli said that he would have batted first, and obviously he lost the toss and got what he wanted. So it could be interesting to see how he plays and how Gayle plays, but this partnership is crucial this evening. It's massive for this tournament for RCB. They have to deliver. The top 4 here just have to deliver. There's just no 2 ways about it.
Yes, they were 49 all out in the last game they played against KKR, so they'll want to correct that. And they were bowled out in less than 10 overs. Changes in both the sides. You can see Aniket Chowdhury coming into the game. Travis Head getting a game here today as well.
It actually reiterates the point what you made, Ravi, about at the start of the game, that they were in a similar stage last year. Had to win all the games, but at that stage their batsmen had racked up lots of runs compared to the bowlers.
And first run for Virat Kohli.
Positive captaincy there from Suresh Raina. He brought 2 slips in. He's seen a bit of swing. Not very often you see that much swing with a white ball, but if it tends to swing, it's going to swing early, doesn't last long. So he wanted to take advantage of that and put a second slip in. Virat Kohli, if he has any weaknesses, he doesn't have many. So he nicks a couple of balls from 4th or 5th stumps. So Suresh Raina knows that. But Gayle's on strike now. Swinging the ball back into his stumps.
He's such an integral part of this lineup, Chris Gayle. When you can count the number of times he gets over 60 or 70, an RCB win. As he does the damage at the top, he scores quickly. Just the 1 score of note, 77, that was against the Gujarat Lions in Rajkot. 77 of just 38. It's 3 for no loss.
Good start here. The Gujarat Lions, 3 without loss after the first over. Just saw some swing, saw a couple of singles, saw some aggressive captaincy from Suresh Raina, bringing the second slip in. He didn't start with 2 slips, but he got them in.
So Basil Thampi will share the new ball with Nathu Singh. So they've got some pace at the top, Gujarat Lions. And once again, it's Gale. Well, some awards given every season. This year, another one starting from now. You'll see Emerging Player of the Season. And the criteria for that, you've got to be born after 1st April 1991. Played fewer than 25 IPL games, fewer than 5 tests, and you've not won that award in the past. And the award, a cheque of 10 lakhs, will be awarded by the BCCI. It's got that fine, he'll get only 1. Already we are halfway through the IPLs, and some of the candidates here: Basil Thampi, Ishan Kishan, Taimul Mills, Nitish Rana, Kuldeep Yadav. They've all done pretty well so far. Yes, we saw the emerging players there. One of them is mic'd up at the moment, Ishan Kishan. Ishan, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Very good. Now tell me, what's the atmosphere like out there?
Very good, very good. The crowd here is just supporting RCB. And we are doing here pretty well. That's a good start for our team.
Yes, you ready to roar tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready to work tonight. I was injured in the previous match, but credit goes to Saif Bhai. He worked a lot on me.
Nice aggressive run up. And they all go up. Karthik's jumping. He is jumping. Umpire not interested. And Suresh Raina wasn't interested. Did you hear anything, Ishan?
No, I didn't hear anything. The crowd is pretty loud here.
Yeah, I think Virat's a little bit disappointed that wasn't called wide. Most certainly wide if you have a look at it, but the umpires only get one brief look at it, and he's bowling at 140 kilometers per hour. Trying to induce a pull shot. It's a good bumper.
Oh, what a shot that is! Flick of the wrist, and where she goes. What a shot. The work with the bottom hand is quite amazing.
Well, this bloke is a freak show. He is an absolute freak show. He gets a bumper, and a lot of batsmen will be worried about going onto the front foot. They'll be worried about another short ball. He's literally put his left leg down the wicket and said, buddy, this is my spot. You can't anywhere near my legs, and I'm good enough to just flick you over the boundary. This is Virat Kohli, and he's off.
It looked as if he was in anger more than anything else. Angry with the umpire more than with the bowler. Flicked with disdain.
Solid in defence. Thank you, Ishan. We'll come back to you later.
Yeah, sure.
10 for no loss.
Gale on strike. And as he does, at the start of every innings, he works away, just gets a couple of singles, gets himself into it. It's something that's proved super successful over the years. He's the only player to get 10,000 runs in this format of the game. And there's a very good reason for it. He's wonderfully talented, he's got a great eye, but he also gives himself that opportunity to get in. Doesn't go out there and just try and hit a 6 every ball. He does on occasions, and he has done on occasions, but majority of the time he gets himself in. The key to a good batter.
KP, you mentioned the template which he has before he sets himself off. Have you noticed any change in the last couple of years? Because the returns have not been Gale-esque, so to say. Yes, he does take time, but is there something which is different with him?
I don't know if there's anything different. It's probably a question you have to ask the universe boss himself. But I don't know. I'm playing against him recently, and he hits the ball just as hard, I can tell you that. It's just sometimes, occasionally, you just don't score runs. But he's a wonderful player, and he's on show this evening. Another little single off the thigh pad. Virat disappointed himself. It's a shot that he'd be looking to hit for 4. You can see the frustration. He likes boundaries, and we like him hitting boundaries. This is the appeal for earlier. If there was anything, it was going to be a bit of bat, but that looked above the head. We'll have a look at Snicko. Nothing. 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 There should have been a wide, sir. But we'll take that because he got Virat angry and he whacked at the next ball.
Yes, and Dinesh Karthik did well there by appealing. He distracted the umpire. No wide.
But this has been a ploy that opposition teams have gone with. They've gone short at Gale. They've also looked to change the pace at Gale. I think you go and bowl there anywhere in the baseball zone, the breadbasket around his stomach, top of the stumps, the generic top of the stumps that bowlers bowl to and get told to bowl to around the world in all forms of cricket, doesn't work to a guy like Chris Gale because he hits that length and he hits it out the stadium. He doesn't just hit it for 6. So you've got to change your lengths. You've got to bowl aggressively at him. We all know he's got a sore back. We all know he's got sore knees. But you've got to be aggressive. You've got to get the bounces and you've got to change your pace.
Yeah, you're right. And Umesh Yadav did exactly that. Peppered him around that rib cage, hustled him up, and then every now and then he was throwing that ball up to him. Got a couple of edges which didn't carry to that floating slip. Yeah, you've seen that change with Gale. He generally runs down the track, backs away and tries to whack you over mid-off. He's doing less of that is what I feel, having played with him for such a long time.
Yes, and I think they've taken the cue from that. Gujarat Lions. They're opening with pace. They've got Nathu Singh and Basil Thampi. Oh, straight to the fielder.
Nathu has been quite economical, bowled 2 overs for 7. They needed him in the last 2 overs where he injured himself, and then that's where the floodgates opened against Kings 11 Punjab when Dwayne Smith had to bowl the 19th over. Very good economy rate, early days in his IPL career.
Slashes and slashes hard. He'll find the boundary. There's no one in the deep. 17 for no loss.
As a bowler, you always want to finish well. Tried to go wide and paid the price. Nathu Singh.
So 17 for no loss. Wide signal. Now another bowler who's been impressive. Basil Thampi is the man who dismissed Chris Gale in the last game. He's got some good Yorkers, bowls at pace. He's on a nice burst to the crease. 23 years of age. Another young man from Kerala. This is the last ball in the slot. So average first inning score here 153. It's a come down from last year. It was 180 plus last year. It's because of the outfield being relayed. Just feel this pitch gets a little drier and slower. Just the 1-6 in this game. Terrific shot by Virat Kohli. Just taken it off the stumps. And it's gone the distance. And that's being dismissive. This could be one of the glam shots of the season. So here are some of the THROWBACK glam shots. AB de Villiers. Dinesh Karthik. Virat Kohli. Young Tripathi. And Maxi Boy. Hitting a maximum. Pulls, doesn't quite time it. Still get two. Oh, well, there you go. Some of the contenders for that THROWBACK glam shot of the season. You can get onto the website and give you a vote. Still a lot of cricket to be played. Just reached the halfway stage of the IPL. Mixing up his length nicely.
Yeah, I really like this. I like this bowling. I like it. It's aggressive. It's not one-dimensional. They're having a look at the Yorker. They're having a look at the bouncer. They've got the slower ball, and I think you need that to players of this quality. And it'll be frustrating Virat. It'll be frustrating Chris Gayle. As a batter, you want to get yourself in, and you want to feel the pace of the wicket, and you want to be able to line bowlers up. And these guys are not allowing them to line them up at the moment. So I think there's been a real good start by the bowlers. Not often you see two real out-and-out fast bowlers bowling for India at the start. This is so good to see.
In the air, straight to the man, it's short fine. Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder. Is it Finch? Aaron Finch, the man, didn't have to move a muscle, really. Kohli will have to leave the ground in disbelief, just like what you're seeing on that fan's face.
Yeah, it's a symptom of the bowling. He haven't let Virat go. He hasn't. It's fast bowling. Gayle, they're sitting there, they're frustrated. They've only got 22 runs, almost to finish the fourth over. This is the wicket. It's a pull shot. It's a frustrated pull shot. It's actually not a bad shot at the ball angling into the ribs. But he picks out the Australian Aaron Finch, and that's a huge wicket. You can see how much it means to the young man. Virat has to leave us. 22 for 1.
So 22 for 1, AB de Villiers out there in the centre. Good aggressive bowling from the Gujarat Lions. Nathu Singh and Basil Thampi. Surprised he doesn't have a slip in place. He's got one ball left in this over. He charges into AB de Villiers. It's a good over. Just 5 runs conceded and a wicket. 22 for 1.
Wicket down relatively early for the RCB. Time for another Aussie to take centre stage. And it's the West Australian Andrew Tye up against the big Jamaican, Christopher Henry G. And Gonski, just like that, he bowls a peach first up. Doesn't get any better to knock over one of the big guns in this form of the game. Hello, Huss.
Hello, Danny, and everyone. That's a big wicket. Great start from AJ Tye, right on the money, just nipped away. Little outside edge, and Gale's got to go. Here it is again. Scrambled scheme. Gale didn't do too much wrong, to be fair. Dinesh Karthik takes the easiest of catches. What a start for AJ Tye, and what a start for the Gujarat Lions. 2 big fish gone in the power play. Gale's on his way for 8. It's 22 for 2.
.22 for 2 and a lefty for a lefty. Travis Head out in the middle rather early with as captain, and now Gale missing out as well. It's Aussies galore here in the Garden City. Here's another one. Travis Head is out in the middle rather early. 2 down for 22. And here's another Aussie. Andrew Tye. And hello! He's on a hat-trick. He's already taken one this year. This is simply sensational. How about this, Gilly?
What is going on, Danny? Obviously still in the back of their minds, RCB, the last game they played, they were bowled out for 49. But this is something else. Andrew Tye into the attack, can do no wrong. His first 2 deliveries, he's picked up wickets. Cross seam, in a good sort of area, and comfortable catch for Suresh Raina. He does not drop those.
Second hat-trick he is on, Andrew Tye. Golden duck here for Travis Head. It's 22 for 3 now. Top has been knocked off. Yeah, the keeper's out there. Jadeja is out there. And he's facing the hat-trick delivery from a certain Andrew Tye, going against Pune, back at the cot. Home ground. Get the slips in. Yes. Suresh Cullen sauntering into the slip cordon, and rightly so. 2 slips in. Faulkner on the straight drive, so he's in the peripheral vision of Jadeja. Hat-trick ball. Solid as a rock. 2 great deliveries, Michael Hussey.
Yeah, Andrew Tye's done a great job. He's come straight on, got the wicket of Gale's very first ball. Such an important time back end of this batting power play, but that's just a good area. Gale didn't do much wrong, just angling across slightly. Just tried to open the face just a touch. That was his undoing.
Oh, nearly another one. Yeah, the top has gone for RCB, and they're massively under the pump here in match 31.
And this is the second one. This is Travis Head. Again, a good delivery, but it really bounced. You can see that ball steeply bouncing off the pitch, and well taken by Suresh Raina. Here it is again. It was a cross-seam ball, and it really kicked on Travis Head. I don't think he would have played that any differently. It's just a good ball. Yeah, just such an important stage. I'm sure the RCB would have been looking to really accelerate at the back end of this batting power play, and they've just lost wickets at the wrong times.
Yeah, AB solid as. Well, hat-trick earlier on in the season to go with his bag of 5 in this match against Pune, Super Giants. So Sharma, Miles, Tiwari try to find the fence and go over it. Couldn't. And this is a peach. Absolute Jaffa Yorker. So 2 wickets and a run. It's 23 for 3.
Yeah, and he actually should have had 6 for on that occasion. A drop catch off the very last ball of the innings. We can see the wickets there. Gale out for 11, Kohli 10. De Villiers, how important is he now? He's got to play an innings of real substance. Hold this innings together.
Yeah, it doesn't look great at the moment for the RCB. 23, Gale, Kohli and Head gone.
Tumpy. And he's on the button again here. Marvellous stuff. Both captains happy with what they're doing. Suresh, well, he won the toss and bowled, and Virat said, well, we want to bat.
But Suresh will be the happier of the 2 captains right now. Every decision he's made has gone to plan. 2 consecutive overs for Thumpy and Nathu at the start. Managed to contain the likes of Gale and Kohli. And now he's picked up 3 wickets inside the power play. And key men as well.
Absolutely massive in the context of this contest. Oh, aggression. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, they bowled really well, the Gujarat Lions, early. And it's been very noticeable that bowled short of a length, especially to Gale and to Kohli. Nothing's really been pitched up whatsoever. And the only time they have pitched up, that's when they've gone for a boundary. So they've really been very aggressive and very short. So they've certainly done their homework on this RCB batting order.
And I think Andrew Tye with that second delivery to Travis Head, the one cross seam, getting that extra bounce. On the purple cap list, Andrew Tye's been very effective, but it's Bhuvaneshwar Kumar who's at the top with 16 wickets. Chris Morris, Mitch McClenaghan, and there he is on 11 wickets. Andrew Tye coming into this IPL, and he's been fighting for the Gujarat Lions. hasn't been a strong area for them, the bowling. Chahal, you'll see him in the second innings. He's picked up 10 for his team. But yeah, just the cross-seam delivery has the ability to, if it hits the seam, get that extra bounce, and if it doesn't, just skid on. 5 wickets, his very first game ever in the IPL. Couldn't have gone any better than that, and he's contributed right the way through. What a first over tonight.
Oh, hello. And there's the first boundary there. Courtesy for Jadeja to get off the mark. Beauty for him.
It's really good cricket. Tumpy coming hard, bowling short again. But Jadeja, he was equal to the task on this occasion. Got in position very early. Played it well in front of square. That's a beautiful pull shot. Head position was perfect. Timing was perfect. Tye had a great effort out there on the boundary. Couldn't quite keep it in.
Yeah, you're right, Gooey. On debut. 5 for. Should have been a 6 for. There's a drop catch, and that is a little flick of the wrist and into the fence.
Yeah, straying in line here. Basil Tumpy and Jadeja. He's going to just carry on and play his natural game. That was right to dismiss. Good balance as he played that shot. Flick of the wrist and 1 bounce ball. But is this the way both batsmen have to play, Huss?
2 balls left to the power play. Up and over, little uppercut. We've got a hat-trick of boundaries here in Bengaluru.
Yeah, this is quality batting. And you kind of get the feeling they do have to keep going hard. There's no point just trying to hang in there and slowly build a partnership. Need someone to play out of their skin. Perhaps Jadeja's the man tonight. He's played some really good shots. There's the pull shot. This one was just too straight and flicked, especially with fine leg up inside the circle. And this is the 3rd boundary in a row over backward point. Excellent batting. Candidate for the FBB Stylish Player of the Season, no doubt. Player of this match, even.
Oh, absolutely, Huss. He's a fine talent, Jadeja. Power play done. It's 35 for 3. A lot of dot balls and a lot of wickets inside the power play for the home side. Here's Ravi J. Jadeja into the attack. Another strike weapon, very good with white ball cricket, but he struggled a bit this year.
Yeah, just the 2 wickets in 5 games that he's played. Economy of 9.5, so hasn't been the best of seasons for Ravi Jadeja. He's started to change up and mix up his pace in the last game. Economy below 95 kilometres an hour, much better.
Stats guru, Isha Guha. Stuck there. Yeah, been all over that. Amazing, isn't it? You bowl too quick through the air, you disappear. That's why I think a lot of us have been impressed with Negi. Beautiful flight.
That was good batting there from Jadeja. He just tapped the ball into the leg side. Didn't try and hit it too hard. That enabled him to get back for the 2nd.
Here we go! Almost. the maximum, but he's getting stuck into his work early here, Jadeja.
It's amazing, really, this shot. We've seen it a couple of times already this season, but he just waits on it, and it's his strong forearms, his strong wrists, and the placement is excellent.
It's a lovely line. And he's going to have to hustle here. AB de Villiers. He took a bit to get going. Yeah, it just shows you these great players, and your confidence is down a little bit because of what happened in Kolkata. And then looking, and then he had to get out and get his skates on.
Yeah, Jadeja is one of the quickest men in India or in the IPL in the field. Got to be very wary when Jadeja's fielding around you.
So 10 off the 7th, it's 45 for 3.
Yeah, good couple of overs for RCB, just continuing on their way. They've lost 3 wickets, but they're still continuing to play their shots. And Jadeja has been at the forefront of that. De Villiers only having faced 5 deliveries.
Some running repairs, some gloves have come out. Unkitsoni. On debut. More leggies. Leggies, and leggies galore. It's going to start from the far end, from the pavilion, the northern end. So on debut, Unkitsoni, another wrist spinner. This is great to see for the future of Indian cricket, playing in this fabulous tournament, the big stage. So he's coming at a pretty good time, really, because 3 big guns have gone. Debut in any format, I've just been told. First class, the whole lot. Here we go. Tall man. And a thrashing blade of Jadeja. The lineup. Gale gone. Kohli gone. Travis Head a golden one. Mandeep Singh there, Chowdhury. And then you're into that engine room down the bottom there. Negi and Badri. Arvind. AB de Villiers now.
In the situation they're in, Haas, AB de Villiers being able to kind of sit back, I guess, and watch Jadeja at the other end. Is he just going to keep working it around?
Well, Jadeja's been ultra impressive, and he's changed the momentum of this game by coming out and being really positive and aggressive. And you're right, it has enabled AB de Villiers just to take a few balls to get himself set.
A little whip down the ground. So another single, and it's over to you, AB. Lots of red in the crowd. It is, after all, the RCB. The sea of red. Arvind is our Vodafone super fan. Match ball signed by the winning captain. Arvind, well done. Loving that. Post-match. Half an over to go. And there's the wrong end when he's got away with this one, rather.
Yeah, well, Sony's going to be very nervous playing his first game in the IPL. See, it was a backspinner out of the front of the hand there. But the advantage that he's got is because he hasn't really played any cricket, any first-class cricket, and no one really knows him. And particularly AB de Villiers would have never seen him. And sometimes when you haven't seen someone before, it takes you an over or two to get used to what sort of tricks they have.
And you haven't got that luxury in this format. You've got to do this! Up and away! Yes, bang, fat city maximum! 50 up in style.
Well, Jadeja has obviously seen enough of him, huh? Gets down on one knee. It's a length delivery, but what a strike. Gets this crowd up and pumping.
85 metres. He's been really positive and aggressive since coming to the crease. He's been the standout player for the RCB. He's trying to get this innings going and get the RCB up to a total that they can defend later on tonight.
Well bowled to finish things off in his first over. And 8 done, it's 50, 6 for 3 here.
Sony just finishing his first over in the IPL. It went for 11. It's a pretty good over, apart from one massive 6 from Jadeja. 56 for 3 now. You just feel like the RCB are changing the momentum of this game, getting back into this game. AB de Villiers yet to get going.
.56 for 3, and Jadeja into his second over now. That's a quick counter-attack here from Jadeja. He's done the bulk of the scoring, 31 from 17. So what he's done well there, in spite of losing 3 wickets, he's brought the run rate back on track, 57 for 3, so just under 7. But already signs, Michael, this is a better pitch than the one they played on last time in this ground, which was slower. Here at least the ball's coming onto the bat.
Yeah, I agree. I think while the ball's hard, it'll actually be quite nice for batting, but it'll be interesting to see how the pitch behaves for the back end of this innings. When the ball does start to get a bit softer, will it start to grip a bit more on the pitch? You see Jadeja's just starting to get a little bit of spin now. You can see the pitch is very, very dry there.
Bowled in! Over-ambitious shot there. Straight delivery, full-length delivery, and he's attempting a late cut here. And the ball has gone through the defence. Number 4 goes down.
Trying to be too cute. Just as you're thinking that he's got great hands through the ball, maneuvers the spinners beautifully, tries to be over-ambitious. A straight one, missing it, crashes onto the stumps. Jadeja goes for 31. It's 58 for 4.
So 58 for 4, and the signal from the umpire. Time now for the CHI's strategic timeout.
You can see there the 4 wickets that have gone down early. Gale, 8 from 11. Kohli couldn't get going, 10 from 13. Head, first ball duck. And yet, Jadeja was the last man out. He played a good innings, 31 off 18. Here's the highlight so far. That was a beautiful shot there from Virat Kohli. Gale got a boundary away. This was unlucky for Kohli. Finch hanging on to a catch there. When you're in form, that'll be going for 4. When you're just out of nick, seem to pick the fielders out. Gale was gone. And that was a beautiful catch there from Suresh Raina to dismiss Travis Head. Jadeja played some beautiful shots and really changed the momentum of this match. Came out in a positive and aggressive frame of mind. Timed the ball beautifully. It's a big 6 over mid-wicket. And then he just got too cute, trying to play one down to third man. Should have been looking to hit that a lot straighter and a lot harder. The bowling figures, Tumpy was impressive early with some pace. Tye, look at those figures, 2 for 1, just his 1 over. Sony, he's only bowled the 1 over in his IPL career, went for 11. Jadeja's picked up a wicket also. Been a very good start from the Gujarat Lions. They'll be looking to press on and get the big man, AB de Villiers, out cheaply. And then you'll think they'll be go on and win this match.
I think their tactics has been good. Raina has led well. He's attacked. He's looked for wickets. He's had men in catching positions. The fields that he's set clearly suggest he wants wickets. He's not allowed the game to drift. Mandeep Singh is the new man out there, number 6. He's been up and down the order for RCB. So we're done with the Tyre's strategic timeout. 58 for 4. Mandeep, the new man out there. It's 11 short of 1,000 runs. Very good over. Just 2 runs conceded, and he's taken a wicket in that over. 58 for 4.
It's a good time to get the spinners going because it's the middle overs. You want the wicket. Sony, although went for 11 runs, the fact that Mandeep Singh hasn't got runs and de Villiers is yet to get going, it'll be a good time to bowl Sony. 3 more overs left for him. I think it's a perfect time for the spinners to operate in tandem.
So Ankit Soni into the attack. He's not played any first-class cricket, so he's been picked out of nowhere.
I was talking to Kev today during the warm-ups, and he told me that it's Dinesh Karthik's find. Apparently played the TNPL, and that's where Dinesh Karthik has plucked him out from.
Yes, he's picked him properly there. Going down the leg side, he was very quick to move across Dinesh Karthik. Now that's the last man to go. He'll be disappointed with that shot. Kedar Jadhav is playing well, got his eye in.
I'm going to be really interested to watch how AB de Villiers plays in this situation. It's a very, very difficult situation because he's the main man. Everyone's expecting him to go on and score a big score, and he probably will feel the pressure that he has to be the man. So he'll be reluctant to take too many risks, but of course they've got to keep scoring quickly as well. So it's a really difficult place to be.
That's a great question for you then. You've been in similar situations. What should be the idea there? A mix-up picks up, and that's gone. AB de Villiers and Mandeep Singh, a horrible mix-up, and it's ABD who has to go.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking, Mandeep Singh? He's taken on Jadeja. A man like AB de Villiers is not even halfway down the track when the stumps are hit on the full. What a waste of a wicket. Jadeja doesn't miss out on many. Best fielder in the side. There's no chance whatsoever. He was looking at the ball, Mandeep Singh. That was a problem. And that's why the hesitation. Not even in the frame, AB de Villiers. And what a break this for Gujarat Lions. RCB have lost half their side for 60.
Pavan Negi, the new batsman. Somewhat a repeat of the last game against the KKR. What a horrible mix-up.
Well, they need a partnership now. Still 10 overs to go. 10.3.
And things aren't going your way. Even a full toss is a difficult delivery to hit.
Yeah, the RCB just look low on confidence at the moment. It's not clear of mind, not clear of their role. See the great fielding there from Jadeja. Virat Kohli, he must not believe what he is seeing from his RCB star-studded batting order at the moment.
You're right, Michael, about low in confidence. I think they've still not recovered from that 49. It's not easy when you have such big names in your side to be rolled over inside 10 overs. It shakes you up. You know, you need a good batting performance immediately, but you could see a little tentative today.
I agree. Tentative is the right word, and careful. I think they're trying to play a little bit careful. And you can't afford to do that in T20 cricket. You've got to be positive. You've got to be confident. It's the end of the over, 61 for 5.
Just the 3 runs of that over of Sony. And what a wicket to get. A.B. de Villiers. Absolutely in disbelief, the RCB camp. Just when you're looking to win all the games, you're stuttering. 61 for 5.
So they're reeling at the moment. 61 for 5. See the faces in the dugout. There's Jadeja. Oh, that's gone through. Wait for the umpire signal. Could be a bottom edge.
And Negi trying to use the pace here of Jadeja. Trying to run it down. He got a little bottom edge straight through the keeper's legs. Negi's always a positive player. He'll look to be positive, look to be aggressive, look to try and keep the scoreboard ticking over.
It goes fine again. Another boundary. Room on both occasions from Jadeja.
He knows that Negi's big shot is the one over mid-wicket, trying to stay away from it and paying the price. On 2 occasions being cut away, albeit an under edge. Not the right line which he should be bowling to Pavan Negi.
Quite quick again from Jadeja. I just want to ask you, Murali Kartik, new batsman in, would you be looking to take the pace off a little bit, or you're happy with him bowling quite quick?
And definitely the first couple of deliveries, you want him feeling the ball. You don't want to give pace to the batsman. And 60 for 5, I think it's a time when you need to take that gamble. Even if he wants to go for a shot, if he can go for a boundary or a 6, you could still end up getting a wicket. So I'm with you there, Huss. I think the first couple of deliveries to any batsman, you want him to be teased. You want him coming on the front foot.
And that's your best chance of really slowing it up. Because with the scoreboard reading half your side out, it'll need some real courage to tomp the first one out of the ground.
Two is the call, and I'm completely with you on that. You need to be slower through the air, and especially when the score is reading 60 for 5. You want a top quality bowler like Ravindra Jadeja trying to get that wicket.
12 of the over, 73 for 5. 5 down, RCB. So Tye back into the attack.
Good captaincy from Suresh Raina. Bringing back his wicket taker. He's got 2 wickets in his first over. Really trying to break the back of the RCB now. There's not a lot of batting strength to come. So if he can pick up a wicket now or in the next over or 2, might be able to run through the RCB's attack.
As the RCB team, what do you tell the batsmen? Because these are the last recognised pair. As you said, not enough batting to come. Do you garner as much as you can in the next 9 overs, or are you still going at full tilt, trying to play the big shots?
So a lot of people playing the IPL Fantasy League. Sign up now at Fantasy IPL T20.com. They've got to try and go through another 4-5 overs without losing a wicket. Get some runs on the board, try and aim for 130, 140. Some disappointing Fantasy League players. Virat Kohli missing out. AB de Villiers missing out today. Raina very much in it. McCullum very much in it. And Chris Gale is out as well.
Just going back to your question there, Murali. I think the message, or the message that I would give to these 2 players out there is just try and clear your mind. You know, you don't try and clutter your mind with too many thoughts about, oh, do we need to play this way or this way? Just see the ball and play the ball on its merit. If it's a good ball, then just try and work it for a single and run hard between the wickets. If it's a bad ball, let your instincts take over and try and hit it. Don't come in with too many preconceived ideas in this situation. Try and get a partnership going. Quite often in these situations, you fill your head with too much junk. Thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I play some big shots? Should I just try and stay here? Your mind is taking your mind off what's important. You can see the batsmen to come there, Chowdhury, Badri and Aravind to come. So not a lot of strength left, but they've got to try and somehow muster up some score that they can defend later on.
So 4 of the over, it's 77 for 5.
A good over once again from Andrew Tye. It's been a wicket taker for the Gujarat Lions from the time he's come into this team. A hat-trick, once again getting those 2 big wickets up top. It's been the go-to man for Suresh Raina.
Well, RCB might be 5 down, but I tell you what, their cheerleaders, they're doing their stuff here and loving it in the Garden City. Great vibe, great entertainment. They just love some more runs with the Red fans. Jimmy Faulkner. First time tonight, and he has been pumped through extra cover. McCullum, no chance.
Yeah, not the start Jimmy Faulkner would have wanted for sure. He's getting a run here. And, he's just bowled a loosener, which Negi has just decided is not good enough to bowl to. And off it goes. Advancing down the wicket, a beautiful shot. Caressed through the covers, Brendan McCullum. No chance. Had a wide-ish mid-off. Faulkner again.
squirt it round the corner. Hello, Murali Kartik. Been a while. How are you, sir?
Very good, sir. Been watching you everywhere, Danny.
Sorry. We love this gig. It is, without doubt, the biggest of the franchise T20 on the planet. And Kevin, it's always good to see you back here when you're not back in England and decide to grace us with your presence. But I'll tell you what, this place goes off. Oh, hello. It's going to cost more runs, though. Jimmy Faulkner be pulling his hair out.
Yeah, but he'd be having a look at the umpire, and the umpire's just signalled leg bias. So Jimmy Faulkner walking back saying, thank goodness for that. He didn't get a bit of glove on. Doesn't affect my numbers. It affects the team numbers, for sure. But you would ask the Gujarat Lions if they would have liked to have had RCB 13th over, 5 down for 80. I reckon they would have chewed every single bit of your arm off, Murali.
Would you have still continued with the 2 spinners? That's my question, because they were bowling well. Ravindra Jadeja got that wicket. Sony bowled a good second over. Was there a chance for the captain to continue with those 2?
I'd bowl 20 overs of left arm spin, Murali.
I know that. I know that. I know that. How many overs from Yuvraj Singh in that?
He's not allowed to bowl.
Gold. Yeah, that's that change up. Got to have so much of it. Yeah, lots of glamour here. Vivo IPL as ever. Enjoy themselves immensely. It's such a big part of the party here. So 11 off the 13th. It's 88 for 5. Tens will get them to 160-ish. Young Sony, and he's just been smoked over long on, and all McCullum can do is watch it sail about 10 rows back.
Yeah, he's back in the bowling attack. You've got your spinner back, Muzz. And that's where he's gone.
Not if you bowl that length. I think it's just right in that slot. That's exactly what Ravindra Jadeja was trying to stay away from. And Sony's paid the price. That is Negi's go-to shot. The one over long on and mid-wicket.
Attacking the debutant. Yeah, a little bit of nerves. Don't think that was by play. I don't think he's up for that. He's so inexperienced. Hasn't played any first-class cricket even. Oh, lovely. He's held this back. I'd like this, Murali K.
Yeah, that's a great line, and what he tried to do there was try and take the ball away from him. Just still toss it up, but not out of the reach of the batsman. But the first one was right in the slot.
That has gone all the way.
Yeah, but it's a good cricket shot, but it's terrible bowling. It would have been wide. It was short. Owen Negi waited for it and just clubbed it. He could have clubbed that anywhere. Could have clubbed it up here. We're behind him. It was that bad a ball. But he's dismissed it, and he's hit it for as many as you can get in the game of cricket. He's hit it for 6. Where does he go now? 6.6. And he's gone again. Is it out? It's down, straight down Cow Corner's throat. He's tossed it up. Here's probably the Boo Googly again. That's his first wicket. So he's tossed it up there, and Pawan Negi's accepted the challenge. He's gone for it. That's an unhappy cheerleader.
That'll settle his nerves. As a spinner playing the first game, you want your first wicket. Once again, a googly. Went for it. Didn't get enough of it. Straight into the hands of Basil Thampi at deep mid-wicket. Negi goes for 32. It's 100 for 6.
Samuel Badri is out there already. 100 up. 2 to go on the 14th. So leggy v leggy. And he's underway straight away as Samuel Badri. Tough gig this for the home side, losing wickets just when they don't want to.
Yeah, they've done that now for 13 overs. Into the 14th over, and they continue to do that. Some good bowling early doors, some brilliant bowling from Andrew Tye. Fantastic deliveries to get himself on another hat-trick. The damage was done at the top of the order, that is for sure. That's not these guys' responsibility to score all the runs. The top 4 needed to score them. It's just tapped out onto the offside. 102 for 6.
Yeah, just going to wait for the signal as well. Yumps, there we go. There it is. We're going to have the Seat Tyre strategic timeout now at 102 for 6. Six down, and you've only had 14 overs. Regular intervals where they've lost wickets. They lost 3 at 22. 58, 60, and now 100. Captain is out in the middle, having a discussion with the coach, Daniel Vittori. And they've got to hang in here, and the danger here again for RCB as they get bowled out and not use their complement of 20. That top has been knocked over once again early. The wickets here, Murali Kartik. Talk us through this, brother.
Straight into the hands. Was a very good shot. One of those days when your shot doesn't go into the gap. Kohli, the first man to go, and I think that's what set the tempo. Feeling for it, Chris Gale this time. Andrew Tye has been a wicket taker for Gujarat Lions, angling it outside. And Gale guiding it into the hands of Dinesh Karthik. I thought this was startled Travis Head, just kicked off her length, got that top of that bat and straight into the hands of Suresh Raina, who made no mistake. This was too cute from Kedar Jadhav. Had counter-attacked and then did something very timid, trying to guide it through third man, and this was harakiri. A bit of misunderstanding, yes, no. Trying to sacrifice, and ABD was the man to go. Taking on Ravindra Jadeja, that rocket arm, putting into the stumps. Dinesh Karthik had nothing left to do. This was the last wicket to fall. Pawan Negi got to 32, trying to play one shot too many, straight into the hands of Basil Thampi at deep mid-wicket.
Comfortable catch. Yeah, 6-1 down. And Mandeep Singh with a lot of responsibility here. Bowlers, they've dined out. The end of another Tye strategic timeout here in Bengaluru. Jadeja. He is starting his last.
As a captain, what do you tell the main batsman in the side during a timeout like that? You've got Samuel Badri, you've got 4 more bowlers after that.
I think you just got to try and bet. You've got to make sure you bat the full complement of overs. You can't get bowled out. They were bowled out the other night, and you just have to make sure you get through. The good balls, you've got to try and get a single off. You've got to try and make sure that you... Oh, bit of improvision there. Suresh Raina running around. They get to... Looks like he's hurt his ankle a little bit. No, he's up. He's up. He's just getting out the way of the throw. Long way from his ankle. It's actually his rib, Kevin.
Anatomy guru.
Oh, he's a wonderful fielder. Wonderful. But yeah, I just think you've got to try and at least get off strike every single delivery you get. The bad balls you got to put away, and that's a natural course of action. You got to wait. You got only 4 left in this. Goes up in the air. Ishan Kishan underneath. What a wonderful catch! Vivo perfect catch of the match. That is a beautiful catch from the young man out of cow corner, running a good part of 50 yards. We had a great vision from up here. Samuel Badri going for it. He's looking to continue the momentum, continue hitting the sixes. Jadu strikes. Badri leaves us.
Was not in the slot, this one. Was beaten in the air. Samuel Badri goes for 3. It's 105 for 7.
Srinath Aravan is left arm seamer, and he's out in the middle because Samuel Badri is rather frustrated as captain with that stroke. So a little noodle around the corner, but yeah, we've just been talking, Kevin Peterson, you have, about facing the full complement of your overs, not what's required.
Especially when you're 6 wickets down, you want to try and get, and you talk about a wicket and over for that last slog session. That'll mean 16 overs. You lose your 4 wickets. So to have gone so quick for Badri, I just think was a silly shot. But then again, he's not there to score the runs. Yes, he's there to try and get yourself through the 20 overs. The damage was done at the top. 1 for 22, 2 for 22, 3 for 22, 4 for 58. It kills the game. We talked at the top of the show. The big boys, they've got to strike. They've got to make sure that they are the ones that get RCB over the line in the last few games. And they failed to deliver on this occasion.
Got a bat for Mandeep Singh, surely. Have to. 15 done. It's 107 for 7. Down to the last 5. It's the last quarter of the innings for the home side. Mandeep Singh, so 7 from a dozen. It has been a tough gig. Andrew Tye into his 3rd. He's got 2 for 5. Kishan with a brilliant catch in the last over to get rid of Samuel Badri. What a screamer. Wanted to smash it over long on or go straight, and Budry never quite there, but that is a beauty. What a great study and concentration and balance. Watching the ball all the way, and was so confident in his execution. Simply brilliant. Oh, was that length? Yeah, he's hitting that lovely backhand of a length, Andrew Tye. Hard to get away. Talking about perfect catches. Here's some of the season. Oh, that is a screamer. That is the skipper, Reiner. Absolute ripper this. We put these in the vault and then we choose the best one of the season. Oh, Verrett, take a bow. And that was humming. It's almost past him. So there's going to be Vivo perfect catch of the season. So I'll put those in the vault locker. Take one and be happy here. Couple of candidates. What do you reckon, you guys? Rudiman Saha, Marcus Stoinis. Those two, yeah, they're right up there, aren't they?
Yeah, that Suresh Raina one, I mean, that is just pure magic. Standing at slip, there's never an easy slip catch. There's never an easy catch, to be fair, but what Suresh Raina did there, the reactions, split-second timing. Andrew Tye. It'll push into the offside. But I tell you what, the catching actually hasn't been fantastic this season. There's been so many catches that have gone down. You'd see in the first game that was in Hyderabad, cost I think it was RCB, cost him that first game, but the hard ones have been taken.
Correct. It's the ones which have been simple, which have been put down, and many of them, I think, close to 62, if my count is not wrong. And we've seen some absolute screamers. We saw Rohit Sharma take one here in that game against RCB. Cut away, but this time it's a simple one. Straight into the hands of Ravindra Jadeja. That man, Andrew Tye, provides the breakthrough once again.
3 for Tye. It's an easy game. It is such an easy game for him at the moment. Brought back into the attack, and it's Mandeep Singh. You would have expected him, or you would have wanted him to have batted at least until the 18th, 19th over to give it a good whack. But he's departed, and it looks like they're on the road to being bowled out yet again. 110 for 8.
$110 for 8. Aniket Chowdhury, last ball of the 16th, and they're 8 down. The home side in danger of being knocked over again, as they were at the Eden Gardens. Now we're in the Garden City. Nelson's up. It's 1-on-1 for 8.
$111 for 8. Just losing wickets at regular intervals, no real partnership, and it's a sorry state of affairs. You look at that scorecard. So Faulkner into his second over. Well, he's injured, KL Rahul. And that's one of the problems they've had, RCB, right from the beginning. No Stark, and No Kohli at the outset, no KL Rahul.
No Sarfaraz, young talent that offered a lot of promise last year, coming in the middle order. And some impetus towards the end. Mandeep Singh, though, he's been moving up and down the order, having to stick in there today, and he couldn't do so for his captain.
You can't underestimate how big a loss that KL Rahul is from this team. He's so consistent, he's calm, and the other batters can come in and bat around him and can be really positive and aggressive and get their confidence up that way, where it just looks like they haven't had that good solid player that they can all just bat around.
And the timing, Michael, because he's such an improved player over the last 12 months. He's grown in confidence. There's a certainty in the Indian side. Makes a massive difference. He would have been a different player in this year's IPL as opposed to last year's. All that confidence, all the runs in international cricket across all formats. The poor man is out for 3 months, nursing that injury. Comes at a wrong time because he was in such good form.
By the same token, Ravi, with the side with Gale, Kohli, De Villiers, Jadeja, you're still expecting good scores.
No question, they've underachieved. They've just not played to their potential. And like we mentioned earlier, very tentative tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? 4 nights ago was that Kolkata game, and when you have such a bad match and you lose so heavily, you want to get out there and get back on that horse as quickly as possible. They had the opportunity to do that 2 nights ago, but unfortunately and frustratingly for them, the game was abandoned because of the rain. They would have been itching to get out there.
116 for it. So Kolkata Knight Riders right on top of the table, followed by the Mumbai Indians. Same points, just the net run rate better for Kolkata. Here's Tye.
AJ Tye has been outstanding tonight. 2 wickets in his first over. This was his first ball of his spell. Big wicket. Chris Gale, just when he was looking to become a bit more aggressive, that was a beauty to dismiss Travis Head first ball, and then Mandeep is the last man to go. Caught, well caught by Jadeja in the gully.
Oh, again he hits it. They're hitting the stumps on a regular basis. Jadeja, the man there.
Yeah, they've been right on their game tonight, the Gujarat Lions. In the field, Jadeja's been outstanding. Jadeja, the man there in the covers, substitute fieldsman.
Well, they've had a good 5 days off, I think it is, 4 or 5 days off. So an opportunity for them to really regroup and work on every skill.
Yes, they've tinkered with their team. Watson's played a few games. He's out of the side now. They dropped Gale from a couple of games. The batting order has changed constantly.
very close to hitting the stumps again. You could see Daniel Vettori just passing a message on to Iqbal there. So he's going to run a drink out at the end of the over. Some advice for the two tail enders, the remaining fixtures for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And they've got some good teams in the competition to play. KKR and Mumbai Indians have been in great form.
Oh, good work by Dinesh Karthik.
It's just like everything they've touched has turned to gold tonight for Gujarat Lions. Brilliant work there from Dinesh Karthik. Yeah, they've caught well, they've hit the stumps when going for run-outs.
Two is the call, hesitation. He settled for the single. 120 for it.
No boundaries for a while here for the RCB. They're just looking to bat out the overs. 2 more to go. Oh, look at this beauty. Bold and glamorous. Very shiny as well. Here at the Chinnaswamy. The Maruti Suzuki Vitara Brezza. The fans certainly appreciate it. It's not been as sparkly as the RCB tonight, though.
Where it's placed, I thought it would have been an endangered species, but it has not been threatened at all tonight from the RCB batsman.
Yeah, 4 sixes in this innings. It's the first one, Virat Kohli. Kedar Jadhav, big one. Negi hitting a couple.
Yeah, those 2 sixes from Pawan Negi were consecutive. And since then, it's been few and far between for boundaries. She's not happy. 5 overs since the last boundary.
And that's very unusual at this stage of a T20 game. And the batting team is looking to accelerate and find the boundary with regularity. Gujarat Lions have been just on fire tonight, have not allowed RCB to get away at all.
In the air, in the gap as well. And finally a boundary. After 30 balls.
Tumpy going for the Yorker, just over pitching. Good contact. Got the placement right too, did Chowdhury. Just wide of Suresh Raina at cover. Got enough bat on it to reach the boundary.
And that's what he was searching for, the ball before. Suresh Raina scrambling to pick it up. And they come through for 2.
I still like the intent from Suresh Raina, though. He was going for the run out, attacking the ball. Just couldn't get it cleanly in the hand. Always puts in 100% effort in the field. But good awareness from the RCB batsman to sneak back for a second.
Yes, you mentioned Raina, naturally aggressive fielder. He wants to be in the thick of things. He attacks the ball more often than not. Ten of the over, 130 for 8.
So it looks like James Faulkner will be entrusted with the final over here. The Australian will take the 20th. Interesting, because Nathu went for 5 off his 2. Of course, in that last game, he pulled up as he was brought on for the last few overs. So perhaps just going with the man with more experience, Suresh Raina.
Yeah, certainly. Faulkner's been in this situation many times before. Picks up his pace. Bowls a good Yorker.
Yeah, mixes up straight away. Slower ball out the back of the hand. We're used to seeing it from him. What these two are discussing. Brad Hodge will be certainly a lot happier with life, given the Lions' record this season so far. Who bowls the better slower ball? Well, we've seen some beauties from Andrew Tye. Mills not playing today, Faulkner, and Mills wins it, 51%. Go the English.
Can't have that. He does bowl a very good slower ball, though. Tyrell Mills.
Nice little partnership this. We've added 22. Looking to give the score some respectability.
An asset for James Faulkner is the fact that the one out the back of the hand usually kicks off the surface. He gets that extra bounce. On that occasion, it didn't really get the bounce, but got some deviation.
Three balls to go. And this innings.
We saw Brad Hodge on screen earlier in the over, and I think he's planned extremely well with Suresh Raina, but he's been backed up well by the bowlers. They've executed extremely well, particularly early. They had set plans for Kohli and Gale to bowl really short and back of a length, and unsettled them a little.
Well struck. And taken in the deep. Oh, good presence of mind. Experienced campaigner, Brendan McCullum. It's his 100th match in the IPL, and he took it easily.
Well, he does, though. He makes it look so easy, so casual in his approach. He's got really good awareness. Gone upstairs to just double check, but I'm sure they'll find it'll be absolutely fine. The front foot behind the line.
Yep, that's a legal delivery, no problems there. It's another one of those slower balls out of the back of the hand from James Faulkner. Now just checking the catch from Brendan McCullum. He does make it look so easy. I can assure you it's not, but these guys practice this every day at training. Just tosses it up, gains his balance again, and takes it easy. I'm pretty sure that should be given out.
Has made it look so easy. 133 for 9. So Chahal, the last man out there. 2 balls to go. Good variations in pace in this over. Final ball of the innings coming up. And RCB being put into bat. 133 for 9. Coming back for the second, well short of his round. So after 20 overs, 134 for 9. In fact, all out now with that run out, RCB. And Suresh Raina will be mighty pleased with his team's effort. He won the toss, decided to field first. And they've had a really good day in the field. Picked up wickets at regular intervals. The fielding was sharp. Catching was good. And one would have to say a good, solid, all-round performance in the field.
It certainly has, Ravi. I think they've been outstanding all around the park. The bowlers have certainly backed up the captain and their planning. The fielding has been top class. Jadeja leading the way. AJ Tye. What a performance once again. He was on his second hat-trick. It's amazing how well he's been bowling in this IPL.
RCB have got their work cut out. They desperately needed a win ahead of this game. Let's head down to Kevin Peterson.
Yeah, guys, I've got Andrew Tye with me. Star, what a man, what a bowler. 5, you've got a hat-trick, you're on another hat-trick. You're taking opportunities, mate.
Yeah, you know, just trying to do my job, I guess. You know, the name of the game is to take wickets, and to be able to get a couple early big ones up front was pretty handy for our team.
Absolutely right. You talk about taking opportunities. I also just want to ask you one technical question. Those cross-seamers, you bowled 2 cross-seamers to dismiss the first 2 today. Why the cross-seamer? We talk upstairs a lot about cross-seam or orthodox. Why the cross-seamers?
Well, just looking at the pitch, it looked quite dry, and it might have actually gripped a little bit. And, you know, I just ran in and bowled them, and they sort of just kicked a little bit, and they were happy enough to get the edges. So, yeah, it was purely just on the pitch.
Yeah, and your slower ball, how long have you taken to create that slow ball? I mean, I know I play against you in the Big Bash, and it's something you're worried about all the time. When is he bowling that slow ball? When did you master the art of that slow ball?
It took me a few years, actually, probably about 4 or 5, maybe 6 years to actually get it to the point where I was very confident to bowl it consistently. So, yeah, it wasn't easy, but, yeah, it's paying its dividends now.
It is indeed. State of the game, happy?
Yeah, decent pitch, actually. It's played a lot better than we thought it would, so hopefully our batsmen come out with a good intent and get these runs as quick as they can.
Brilliant, mate. Happy for you. Well done.
Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.
Yes, he's had a wonderful IPL. Wickets in every match he's played, and this is how the RCB went today. They lost wickets at regular interval. No real contribution. As you can see, the 31 from Jadhav, 32 from Negi. But otherwise, it was a regular procession of wickets falling. 134 all out in their 20 overs.
Yeah, 6 bowlers used for the Gujarat Lions. It was all started by Nathu and Kampi bowling early on in the power play. Then it was Andrew Tye with 2 in 2. He picked up 3 for 12 in the end off his 4. Sony, a pretty decent debut. And Jadeja also in the wickets alongside Faulkner, who bowled at the death. All round, a good performance from the Lions.
So there you go. When they come out to bat, the target for Gujarat Lions will be 135 runs to get, and they've got their full 20 overs to get it. So welcome back to the Chinnaswamy Stadium. 134 all-out RCB after being put into bat. And the target for Gujarat Lions 135. Let's take a look at the highlights of that innings.
Yeah, Kohli got underway with a 6 and he was threatening. Thought, could this be his night? And Gale too. Gave himself some time early, and then Kohli pulled that ball straight to short 45. And Andrew Tye was introduced to the attack with immediate results. 2 in 2. He was on another hat-trick. That was a really good catch. Smith's Travis head for a duck. Jadeja played some beautiful shots, and that changed the momentum of this innings. Really took to the Gujarat Lions bowlers. That was a lovely shot over cover. 1 bounce 4. And then a slog sweep into the crowd as well. And he played a shot that he wouldn't be happy with, trying to late cut Jadeja. And this was a horrible mix-up where AB de Villiers was stranded. Had to head back to the dressing room. Jadeja on fire in the field. Negi came in and played an important innings. He made 32 with a couple of big 6s. They couldn't go on with it. He was dismissed by Sony, getting his first wicket in the IPL.
Yes, and then they just kept losing wickets. The emphasis should have been on batting out the 20 overs. That was Badri, then Mandeep Singh. Caught it backward point. They were finding the fielders. The last man, Arvind, who's dismissed, taken in the deep by Brendan McCullum. Very good catch, good presence of mind. And the last man, a run out. Attempting the second run, well short of his ground, Chahal. And 134 all out. So there you go. When the Gujarat Lions come out, they need 135 to win in their 20 overs.
Garden City, Bengaluru, the Chinnaswamy Stadium. What a fabulous venue this is for match 31. And the home side, been asked to bat first, have only managed 134 all out right at the last ball there. Run out, so not a happy scorecard again for the Royal Challengers Bangalore in Vivo IPL 2017. Bowlers have had another little picnic here. Have they what? Tye 3 for 12. Sony 1 for 28. Tumpy, he got a wicket. Jadeja a couple, and Faulkner got a wicket as well. So shared around, and some good stuff in the field to back up the bowlers from the Gujarat Lions. Almost 7s is the asking rate for the visitors, who like playing away from home. They're better, in fact. Their record says so. Away from home. The Lions on the road get amongst things. Not a big total, but we've seen in this 10th edition, little totals can post their issues. Brendan McCullum in his 100th match. Good stuff, momentum. Thank you, sir. And Ishan Kishan's going to open up with Brendan McCullum. So left-hand, right-hand combo. Took a great catch in the deep. Welcome to all our subcontinent viewers. Ishan Kishan, left-hander, he's going to be out there with Brendan McCullum, very new to IPL. This bloke, no. Century of games for the Kiwi. Good to see him out there, but he's at the non-striking end, and they're good numbers, as we all can appreciate. Samuel Budry, talk about tight with the new ball in this fabulous format, and he loves getting out. Brendan McCullum. He's got a hat-trick in this edition as well as Andrew Tye. Can he produce some goods like this for RCB now? Here we go.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he bowls a little skiddy one through. Carters, you'll look forward to this, you spin wizard.
Yeah, definitely, it's been a resigned look in the dressing room of RCB while they were batting. What is the team talk? What have they spoken about coming into this game? It was a similar score when they were chasing against Kolkata Knight Riders, had some innovative fields, a lot of intent from the bowlers, because that's all you can do.
Slippers in, and wow, he's looking to give himself room here. Is Kishan.
Well, they were in the huddle for quite a long time before stepping out onto the field. And Virat Kohli would have been saying to his players, oh yeah! Well, that's gone to the man in the deep, and a good bit of work as well. And this is exactly what Virat Kohli would have wanted from his fielders and from his bowlers as well, to bowl nice tight lines, try and pick up some early wickets. They've got to stay in this game somehow.
It's brought about a change in the field. For a left-hander, that's a shot which you want to block. Man at deep mid-wicket and at long on. So the man from mid-wicket has come. Just checking, just checking. Is his leg touching the rope when he comes in contact with the ball? That's what the umpire is looking for.
It does look like the rope has moved just there when his heel there. So while it was a good effort, unfortunately it will be a boundary.
Yeah, Murray Erasmus is the TV ump upstairs. Confirmation. Thank you, Mr. Chowdhury. So not quite pulling off marvellous effort. Oh, likes this stroke, doesn't he? Open up that front hip and give it a lick. And that's raced away. So they're 2 fours in the opening over. It's 8 for none.
He's a promising talent, Ishan Kishan. Had a few games last year and a couple this year as well, but his last match against the RCB, he was very effective. 39 off 16 towards the death. Probably a reason why he's been promoted tonight. Srinath Arvind, 44 wickets in his IPL career, just over 8 economy. He's been very good for RCB this season. He's adjusting his field. And he's got his keeper up, Srinath Arvind. They like to do this against Brendan McCullum, stop him from advancing out of his crease.
Oh, yeah, he starts with a beauty. And Jadav, yeah, standing up, good take. He does bowl lots of changes of pace. It certainly warrants having the keeper back. He's quick enough, Aravind, there's no doubt about that. But maybe just holding it back, bowling at about 75–80%. The lefty. Keeper up, so power play. Certainly a challenge for any bowler up against McCullum and co. Gives himself room, and there's some bounce. Well stopped, keeper, Jadeja.
He's generally a swing bowler, and to have the keeper up, does it negate that swing? Yes, Brendan McCullum does run down the track. You have that in the back of your mind.
It's a good start here from Aravind. Change things up because left-handed Kishan is now on strike. A couple of boundaries early doors. He'll feel good about things.
Keeper goes back for Ishan Kishan. Chris Gayle, it's a sort of a 1.5 slip. Beautiful. A half-hearted, concerted appeal there from the bowler.
It was a very muted appeal. I think it was a delivery that shocked Ishan Kishan, that extra bit of bounce. We saw it with Andrew Tye. This time, Srinath Aravind would seam up. A beautiful delivery.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It's that length. It's a fraction fuller and disappears. So you're slightly off the mark with a Vatera Breza glam shot. A ripper.
How good was that shot? Just when you see a ball rearing off a length and the same sort of a delivery being punched off the back foot. Beautiful position right at the center of the bat. Races to the boundary. No one moved there.
Mike Hussey is fizzing from the back of the comm box with that one. The left-hander's club. Yeah, oh, a little flirt. 13 for no.
Yeah, really good delivery. Good comeback delivery from Aravind. Virat Kohli needs him to do something tonight in the absence of Timal Mills. His back flaring up, so he was left out of the side today. And Samuel Badri as well. Somebody he's relied on throughout this season. He's picked up wickets as well.
Rightio, 13 without loss, and it's time for the McCullum versus Badri show. Does get out this explosive right-hander. Does Samuel Badri. Immediately wants to get after the leggy. Yeah, good running, really good running.
Well, he's looking to give himself some room. There's no one back on the offside. The field was set for Badri's googly.
Yeah, McCullum, he's one of the great six hitters. Of course, we've got a Yes Bank Maximum Sixers Award. It's the season one. And he's up there, funnily enough. Right on cue. He's up there. Oh, Rita Sharana. Bahuda Chow. With Glenn Maxwell. No surprises with those names on that list in the top 5. Except Chris Gayle. That almost goes for 6, not quite. So he's dealing in boundaries here is Kishan.
A rare bad delivery from Samuel Badri. Trying to be quicker through the air, trying to hustle him for pace. dragging it, giving him ample time to put it away. Knew exactly where he wanted to hit it because the mid-wicket was there. There was no one at square leg. An appeal this time, and the finger goes up. Samuel Badri strikes back immediately.
And the Red Army are out of their seats. Got an early one. 2.5 overs gone. Just been hit for 6. There's the one that just skids on. Absolutely dead-eye Dick. Smashing into about middle and off. Badri gets his man. Smoke for 6. Then nails him leg before. So Kishan out for 16. First one down at 18 here. .117 from 105. Comfortable equation for the batting side. Captain is out in the middle now. In at first drop, Suresh Raina. Nice numbers those. So left-hander for a left-hander is ideal for Gujarat. Cullen non-striking end, and this doesn't get any easier for the umps, does it? You bet it does.
Yeah, much quicker that delivery. A good comeback ball. The one before going for 6, and gets away with that one as well.
That's traditionally his length. That's the length he prefers to bowl, quicker through the air, more wrong ones than the traditional leg break. That's one of the reasons why he's so good in the power play. A change in personnel, so to say. Chahal, who's the quicker one, is at point. The naughty boy, Aniket, banished to short fine.
It's probably easier for Chahal to bend down as well.
Yes.
Chaudhary,
Yeah.
6-footer.
You and I don't have that problem. Gooey. 3 done. 19 for 1. Kishan, the only man out so far. Half the power play done for the Lions. Captain's off the mark and he's on strike. Oh, you'll be careful getting in there. Raina is so adept at flicking you over the fence. That sort of line from a left armour. Bowler thinks it's close. No.
Yeah, slightly dangerous. But quite clearly going down the leg side. He does play across though in that sort of region.
Yeah, I think he's missed out there. He'll feel so as well, Suresh Raina. They've got a leg by, so it's back over to his partner, Baz McCullum. He's only faced 4 balls. He's itching, the cat on the hot tin roof. Speaking of cats, there is old Samuel. Save some runs.
The slip is in place for Suresh Raina. He's got a man, a third man and fine leg. So the plan is simple. Try and swing it to him. He does nick it, and we've seen some indiscreet bounce from that part of the pitch. We saw Andrew Tye getting some bounce. We saw a couple of deliveries jagging off a length in the last over to Ishan Kishan.
Oh, he's almost chopped us on. Wow. Got away with this one. Now the Yes Bank Super Sixers challenge. Last weekend in Rajkot. What a surprise. Oh yeah, it's a long one. Takes the check, gets a smile, handshake, loving it.
He had to wait a while for that one as well. The bowling machine died on him halfway through.
Was it your fault, Gooey? You were there. Might be wide. Yeah, reload that one.
Not from up in the commentary box, but it was the Lions against the Kings 11. And David Miller came out on top. It was patience from him to stick around and face that last one. Jason Roy was up there, 101 metres. Marcus Stoinis, 99. And a couple from Manpreet Goni as well. But he smashed it, Miller.
Suresh is trying to smash this one. There is the bounce, a little look. We've got a no ball. 2 bounces in a row, not happy with that. So let's have a freebie. So what a surprise. Virat Kohli is having a chat with an umpire in his face. So he's already just bowled one. We've got airborne too, so it's, yeah, well, it's up there. Get one for the over, remember. So VK is just trying to get the explanation. So 25th free hit of Vivo IPL 2017. And Srinath Aravandi's having a chat with AB de Villiers. Where do you think I should go, AB? Well, here we go. Here's a free hit for Raina. And there's the place. Oh, yeah. Beautifully executed from the bowler.
Still a ball to go, though. But, yeah, that was perfectly executed. Seam up and it just tailed in. Couldn't do anything with that. Suresh Raina.
Okay, now to the change in the field. Last ball of the 4th. No third man. He's gone to point on the fence. Wanted a piece of this, did Raina? Couldn't. So 4 done. It's 23 for 1. Yeah, good seam up. There's the Yorker, then a back end of a length with a change of pace from Aravind. Nice.
So 23 for 1. So here's Badri. In the air, should be taken, yes. A.B. de Villiers making no mistake. And now 2 down, Gujarat Lions. McCullum, the man dismissed.
Yeah, that's a big wicket, that's a huge wicket. We saw the top order fail for RCB. They're not doing it much better here for the Lions. Brendan McCullum advancing down the wicket. Long on back in place, and it just hits the bottom of the bat. Bottom hand comes off the handle. And if there's one bloke who ain't dropping that, it's de Villiers. A happy Kohli. McCullum goes. 23 for 2.
So 23 for 2. Aaron Finch, the new man out there. So plenty of experience. McCullum, the last man dismissed.
McCullum looking to hit a maximum of the first ball of the over. He sort of came straight down the pitch and then tried to give himself room, so he couldn't free his arms enough to get the ball out of the middle of the bat. Plus, I think the ball just stayed a little bit low, caught the bottom of half of the bat.
Oh, what a hit that is! That is a yes bank maximum. Hits the roof of the stadium. Second ball. And what a strike.
Serious power from Aaron Finch. Said just his second ball that he faced. Not used to the pitch, the spin or the bounce, but backed his talent. It's gone again. Another one. Into the crowd, second tier.
Well, he's got some stick there. Finch ain't flinching. Consecutive sixes here. What a counter attack. Wicket on the first ball. Bang, bang. From Finch.
First one 105 metres, this one 94 metres. He's dealing in sixes. Finch hitting. Smart play on words. He is going. He's only faced a couple of balls, 3 balls. It's a six-a-thon. Where's he going this ball? Oh, boring. It's boring, Finchy. You pick up a couple of runs. Pressure on the bowler here.
We've seen some low-scoring games that have been defended. I mean, low scores. Mumbai Indians defended 141, Kolkata 131. That's the first hit. Look where it lands on the roof of the stadium. And this is the second one. That shows it's a very good pitch, this. You can hit through the line. And wants a single, has to hurry. It's taken on A.B. de Villiers. 15 runs coming off that last over and a wicket there as well. 38 for 2.
And that's what makes Aaron Finch so valuable in this type of cricket. He just backs himself. He doesn't care about the situation of the game. He's got so much power. Plays without fear. We'll give this captain Virat Kohli a lot of headaches if he bats for 5 or 10 overs, that's for sure.
Here's Arvind Finch on strike. Oh, he's on a mission. He's raced to 19 of just 6 balls.
He certainly is. A nice time to come up and bat in the 4th over, the 5th over. He is generally an opening batsman, so it would be, find it a little bit more difficult with the fielders out, and I think he's making hay while he can. He knows there's 2 overs where he can have a dink. There's only 2 men out, so it's actually quite a nice time for Finchy to bat at this time.
I actually had a quick chat to him before the game, and he said once he started going and the juices started flowing, he found it very hard to sort of pull it back. So once he starts swinging, I'd expect him to keep going.
The Vodafone super fast 50s. Creslin smashing innings. He was injured after this innings against the Lions. 23 Yuvraj, 23 Gale, Butler 24, Uthappa 26 last night. Well, Finch in the running. It's got 20 of 7. So the Vodafone fan army enjoying themselves. They've worn the right colour as well. When you come into this ground, if you're in red, and that's the local colour. Now Finch back on strike. Bang! Club that down the ground. 1 bounce over the rope. So his intentions very clear here. He's still got 2 balls in power play, and he's not going to mess around.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Ravi. Definitely looking to make the most of the batting power play. He knows while the ball's hard and coming on, it'll be the easiest time to score. Once that ball starts getting soft and the spinners start coming into play, it might become a little bit difficult too. He wants to get ahead of the rate while he can.
He's raced to 24 of 8. Still 1 ball left in power play.
Yeah, and just when you're chasing a small total, I know when you set in a total even, you're happy to lose 2 overs in the 2 wickets in the first 6 overs. 3's not a tragedy. 4, 5, you're losing the game most of the time. So actually, Finchy's got a license here to come in and to just whack the ball, and especially in this last over, these last couple of balls, it's free your arms time. It has been for him for his first 9 balls, and he won't be facing this Suresh Raina on strike.
It's 49 for 2. Another full house today here at the Chinnaswamy. They've got 2 more home games after this, so they'll clearly want RCB to make a move, try and win tonight to keep them in the hunt.
Speaking of one of the directors of RCB this morning before the game, and he was saying that they've sold most tickets in any IPL for this season for all their home games. So the RCB fans, you know, as a player, having played here a couple of seasons, and as an opposition player, you're going to come to a stadium that's full, that's buzzing. Generally gets the best out of players. It also gets the best out of opposition players. It's like when you go and play at Lords, the opposition tend to always beat England at Lords. It's like one of those big grounds, you know, the entertainment, the buzz, the excitement is just going to be on cue, and you want to perform in those big arenas. In T20 cricket and anywhere in the world, this stadium is one of the good ones.
So Chowdhury into the attack.
Yeah, it looked like the leg spinner Chahal was going to come into the attack, but Kohli changed his mind, bringing Chowdhury into the attack. Looking at that crowd there, packed house, great atmosphere, particularly when Virat Kohli hits a 6 or Chris Gale knocks one out of the park. They just go absolutely crazy.
When Mike Hussey walks out in his commentary outfit, the crowd went mad this afternoon. It was unbelievable. It was just quite brilliant.
Edge, there is third man.
No, you got that wrong, Kevin. I just happened to be timing my walkout as Virat Kohli was walking out for the warm-up.
Sorry, it was Ravi. Ravi was stood next to you.
I was quietly sitting upstairs and watching you two, soaking in the applause of the crowd. Yeah, but their memory, they know. They know you played 2 seasons here, KP. They don't forget their players. That's why they run, and they know Huss has got many runs against them when he played for CSK. They love their cricket. They love their cricket here. They identify players just like they do with ABD every time he walks out to bat. Another crowd favourite here used to be Ross Taylor. Every time he came out to bat for 2-3 seasons. Yeah, just before start of play, we saw this local boy in the house. No wonder the roar from the crowd. And it wasn't the Gujarat Lion roaring. It was the crowds roaring for KP.
Absolutely right. We're just discussing Jimmy Faulkner's teeth.
Carry on, carry on.
Yeah, I have a good relationship with Jimmy Faulkner, teammate of mine down in Australia. And I was just speaking of Virat, and a dodgy breath of Jimmy Faulkner turns up. There could only be one person in the stadium that turned up there. We just had a good smile and a giggle, and I asked Virat if he gets the opportunity to destroy Faulkner this evening to do it, but he missed that opportunity, and there he is. The ever smiling with his mouth closed, James Faulkner. He even turns his back on TV. He doesn't want us to see his face, Jimmy Faulkner. Look at him.
Good job, he's not mic'd up.
And what was Brad Hodge doing there as well? The old Merv Hughes tongue in the ear.
Yeah, the fun and games. Come on, show us your teeth, James. Yeah, it's unfortunate he's not mic'd up. Now we're going to smell his breath. He can smell his breath in England. I love Jimmy Faulkner. I love him to bits. He's going to hear this afterwards. He's going to absolutely pepper me. But that's good. It's all part of the fun. It's T20 cricket. It's entertainment. A great bunch of guys. And that's what's so good about this form of the game. It gets players playing with opposition players. You're making mates. You're making friends. You're spending time. Huss, you'd agree?
Yeah, that I totally agree. That's what I love about the IPL. Watching how different players prepare from all around the world. Watching how they play the game. Talking to them about the game.
51 for 2. So 51 for 2. Let's see some spin now. Chahal. Yazuvendra Chahal into the attack.
Chahal coming into the attack for the RCB. I'm really looking forward to this contest with Suresh Raina, who's just 3 of 12 balls. How often do you see Suresh Raina with a strike rate of 25? Normally he's well above 100 runs per 100 balls. But just battling away early in his innings. I guess he hasn't had to take too many risks because Finch has been going so well at the other end, but he does normally like to target the leg spinners when they come on. Chahal's been good against Raina throughout his IPL career. He's got him out 4 times.
And one of the reasons is he likes to take on spinners. He takes those extra risks. Suresh Raina, he backs himself. So it gives the spinner the opportunity of getting a wicket as well. Bang! 6 more. Well, they hit 2 off Badri. And now straight away getting stuck into Chahal. Aaron Finch.
Yeah, and Huss did mention that when he starts and he gets into 5th gear, he finds it very hard to get back down into 4th, into 3rd, into 2nd. He's staying in 5th gear. I think he's found 6th. But his 6s are getting smaller for 105, 93, 83. And it doesn't matter. It's the maximum.
Yeah, that's something that Finch loves to do, the spinners. Give himself room so he can free his arms. Try and hit the ball hard with the spin through the offside. Very aggressive player. He also likes to attack early in the over to try and put some pressure on the bowler right from the start. You can see 33 off to 16 balls. Needs to go on with it for the Gujarat Lions to really run away with this victory.
Three 6s and 3 big ones. The first one, the biggest. That's a massive hit. This one too went a long way. And this the last one.
Very good thinking there from Chahal. I think it's slower and wider, expecting Finch to probably come down the crease, come down the pitch again. Slip in place. There's a little bit of spin out there. RCB just have to keep pushing for wickets now.
Oh, yes.
He wants to. And we'll get it. Raina's quick. 11 of the over, 62 for 2.
Yeah, 62 for 2 for 8 overs. Solid start, a very solid start. It's not something Virat Kohli wanted for sure. Would have wanted Finch out, would have wanted Raina out. Raina's started slowly, but he has the luxury of starting slowly because Finch at the other end is going like a tracer bullet.
I like how you got that in the absence of Ravi.
Eight overs done. 2 down for 62. Chowdhury. So he's got through 1 over. Now desperate to get rid of Finch and the captain.
Absolutely, Finch more so. It's been a blistering knock from him, and that's the reason why it's nearly a runner ball. Suresh Raina 5 from 15, and Finch has been blasting it to all parts.
It's a nice little area. Just a single.
Yeah, Raina just striking at 37, and I'm not just wondering whether or not he just hurt his rib there or hurt his shoulder. So I know he went off the field. I saw him when I was downstairs, and I said, "Are you sore?" And he said, "Not too bad, not too bad." So I'm wondering whether that's not just playing a role in him not getting on with it as much as he likes to, because by now he would have played a shot a ball. But he's still not doing it. So let's hope that's not injured. Let's hope he's all right, because he's an entertainer. We like entertainers. He's one of the best, especially in the IPL, a top run scorer in the IPL. But Finch, on the other hand, 35 off 18, striking at almost 200. He's off again. Short of a length. Finch is on the back foot, on the front foot even. Half and half, and he just powers that to the boundary. Beautiful cricket shot from Aaron Finch. We've seen him destroy bowling attacks. Had a beautiful innings in England and Southampton where he got 150, 160 in a T20 game. And here we're seeing the best of Aaron Finch. That's an Australian cricket shot, just back of the length, bang, over mid-wicket. Wonderful to see, good cricket.
Striking now at over 200. Where does the bowler want to go now? Change of pace, inside out. Back-to-back boundaries for Aaron Finch. He moves into the 40s here.
Yeah, sign of a quality player. You don't play for your country and represent your country and score hundreds for your country if you can't play cricket shots like this. If you can't play cricket shots like the last two, pick up off a length, bang over mid-wicket. Full of a length, mid-off up, smart cricket, clever cricket. No risk at all, straight over extra cover. No change in the field, it's same, so Finch will be thinking anything up, I'm going over mid-off again, anything short, I'm going mid-wicket. What are we going to do here? Change of pace maybe.
You have to reload that one, but I tell you what, Lions fans, he's en route for the quickest half century for the Gujarat Lions. That's courtesy of Dwayne Smith last year against the double Ds. So he's on target for that, but now the most valuable player, Morris at the top. And you think about Suresh Raina right here, right now, today. And of course, points, combination, a bit of fantasy league points earned. In terms of fours, sixes, wickets, dot balls, catches, stumpings, it's all taken into equation. The most valuable player, the MVP of the season, of course, certain Virat Kohli won it last year.
Time to bring fine leg up. Finch is just going in front of the wicket at the moment. He's been fully committed to his strokes. And there's another one over mid-wicket. Another maximum second tier. Aaron Finch is go, go, go.
Yeah, 50 partnership there, coming quick time. Suresh Raina, normally the masterpiece. Normally the bloke who gets on with him. We watch him bat. But tonight it's the Finch show. Very, very unhappy Virat Kohli. What can the bowler do? He's bowled a good length. He's gone over mid-wicket. He's bowled a fuller length. He's gone over extra cover. He's bowled a similar length. And the quality in Finch has just picked him up and just hit him for another massive maximum. Anything over 90 metres should get 12, Danny Morrison.
Calm down, KP, it's not golf. Finch, 49 from 21. Here we go. Gonna have to re-bowl this. Oh, yes. He's getting nailed here is Chowdhury.
It's enough of a batsman's game as it is, Kev.
And what's your point, Nisha? I am a batsman. Are there any problems? It is a batsman's game.
So greedy.
So you don't need the 12.
We're the only ones with sponsors, Danny. You didn't get any sponsors.
Sixes.
We're the good-looking ones, Danny.
If you say so yourself. Last ball. There's the fastest half century for a Gujarat Lions player, courtesy of Aaron Finch. Half century up in 22 balls. Wonderful strike rate, 231. Brilliant stuff from him. Take a bow. 19 off that over. There's the signal from umpire Chowdhury, and it is that see it Tye strategic timeout again. Both openers are gone. So McCullum couldn't get going tonight. Kishan will be a bit disappointed because he hit a few boundaries, then got out. LBW to Budry. At the moment, Raina is letting Aaron Finch have it all his own way. 51 from 22.
Oh, yeah! They needed to get off to a good start, RCB, with early wickets. Ishan Kishan got going, though, with a couple of boundaries. Lovely stroke off the back foot. Lovely punch. And then Badri bowled it a bit quicker. LBW. Brendan McCullum went downtown, but straight into the hands of AB de Villiers. And then it's just been all about Aaron Finch. It's been the Finch show ever since he's been in the middle. 51 from 22 deliveries, 4 fours and 4 sixes at a strike rate of 231. Smashed it to all parts of the ground. And he's been imposing on the RCB bowlers. So that's the situation. 4 bowlers used from Virat Kohli. Adri 2 for 29, picked up the 2 wickets, but he's gone for a few. Srinath Aravind nearly through his 4. Chahal went for 11 off his 1. And Chowdhury 21 from his 2. So not being able to keep it tight. Well, Aaron Finch has looked very set in the middle. They need 54 from 66 deliveries, the Gujarat Lions. And they're doing it comfortably at this stage.
End of the Tye strategic timeout. And it's time to rock and roll again with the captain on strike. Up against Chahal, who's just bowled 1. Went around the track a little. Cost him 11. It's normally such a run miser. Oh, wide. Yeah, can't bowl there, I'm afraid. Young Chahas. First boundary for the captain.
Yeah, 17 balls for that first boundary, and he's really had to reach for this one. Pushed it wide, and he probably could have left it. But as is, it's the top of the bat. Not timed, but it still races away.
Yeah, Ryder happy to hand the strike back to Finch. Had a nice little drink, recharge, refresh with a strategy. And those refreshments taste even better there in the Vivo VIP box. Air conditioning and thirst quenchers next to the wheels as well. Kev's all over that. He wants one of those before he goes home to Wentworth. Chahal. Needs some magic from him. Can he knock over Finch here? Oh, closing down the angles. Finch looking to go big.
Clever bowling, slower through the air. And making Aaron Finch wait for it. Look at that. A lot of revs on it. The great Shane Warne talks about the revs. Creates the dip, puts the energy on the ball. And you got to hit it well. What ain't going to do you? Oh, there's a good ball. Just gone across him. Have a look at Aaron Finch. Suresh Raina, 87. Not a good number for Aaron Finch. It's the Aussie Nelson. And Raina's on strike. He'll want to get off 87. And there he goes. It wasn't going to take long, but there's a man underneath it. And that's it. It's a beautiful wicket. He's tossed it up. He's encouraged the big shot, and the big shot was taken on. It's the first time Suresh Raina has gone for it this evening, and the Australian Nelson strikes. But he's just been told to hold a second. Hold on a second, Suresh Raina. You might have a reprieve. Just checking for the no ball here. Oh, the Nelson hasn't struck. He's back. Goodness me.
Even that's your fault.
He's only got tiny feet.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. They won't be happy. Virat Kohli will be fuming. Spinners overstepping.
It's what they would have talked about in the timeout break. Just a chance to reset, come back, try and get an early breakthrough, and try and get into this Lions batting attack and put pressure on Aaron Finch. But that is so costly, so costly. He'll be livid with himself, Chahal.
.87 becomes that bingo score. 88 for 2, and we're time for a freebie. So Reiner gets off strike, and it's back to Aaron Finch. 47 from 62.
Pick a spot, Danny Ish. Pick a spot. Where's he going?
Onside-ish, do you think? That sort of one over.
I'm going over
to pick
extra.
a spot.
Spot of what? On the back of my head. Oh, there. No one picked that.
Nearly over extra.
What is he doing? He's at 100 metres, he's at a 90 metres, at almost another 100 metre. And he's trying to hit a switch hit. No, Finch, it was a free hit. Oh my goodness.
He knows you're in the commentary box, Kevin.
Yeah, but you talk options, you only play it when it's the smart option, or you think it's the smart option. It's hardly ever the smart option. That certainly wasn't it. 10 down, 89 for 2.
Negi, yeah, like this guy. His left arm orthodox, lots of flight and guile. And he's in the groove, he's confident, he's in good form, this young fella. Negi into the attack for the first time this evening. Yeah, nice little close down to the angle there from Negi. Righto, we're going to go sideline down into the Husmeister. Good luck down there, Michael.
Thanks, Danny. Yeah, I've got Shane Watson with me. Nothing seems to be going right for the RCB tonight.
No, it hasn't been a good night tonight so far, unfortunately. Batting-wise, didn't go to plan, just losing a couple of early wickets. Certainly not ideal. And then, yeah, with the bowling, obviously, Aaron Finch has come out and batted beautifully, played some great shots to really try and take on the game, which has worked very well for him.
Well, there's another good shot as a chance. No. Just falling short of Travis' head out there. Yeah, you mentioned Aaron Finch. He's been on fire tonight. I'm sure you're not enjoying it, but he's played some amazing shots.
Yeah, certainly has. And even from, well, second ball, he took on the game. And it's when you take on the game, you know, things can fall your way nicely, and he's, you know, he played some awesome shots. Taking on Sam Badri, obviously he's one of our, you know, key bowlers and weapons, so he's taken him on and did a great job. So he's a powerful man, can play all around the ground, so it's not great for the opposition when he's doing well.
And from an RCB perspective, what's been happening with the batting in the last two games? Well, that's another big one from Aaron Finch into the crowd.
Look, it's always challenging to be able to, you know, consistently play at your best, and you know, things just didn't go right at all in Calcutta. Just, you know, nicking balls going straight to hand, a couple of not so good shots as well, and then tonight, just a few things just not going exactly to plan. Virat ball going straight to short fine leg, just all those things when you're not doing that well as a team, those things just don't go really for you, unfortunately.
And you personally not playing tonight, what sort of things do you do behind the scenes to try and help the team out?
Whatever I possibly can to be able to help the guys out, whether that's a training, whether that's before the games, during the games. Just as much advice or little advice as people really want or need. So yeah, look, it's a great franchise to be a part of, and I'm just trying to help out. If I can't do it on the field, I can try and help out off the field as much as I can.
Well, thanks for your time, Watto, and best of luck for the rest of the tournament. It's not looking good tonight, but hopefully it goes well towards the back end.
Hopefully we can turn it around. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thank you, gents. It's 104 for 2. Finch again to get ready to give it a bosh. Doesn't get all of it, but he's moosed 6 sixes. He's striking at 223 to go with his 4 boundaries. 67 from 30. Partnership 82, and he's dined out as Aaron Finch. Just the 45 balls. And this has been a great job from Finch because Suresh Raina is not feeling 100%. He's not all of himself after that dive around the corner when he was fielding. Niggled the shoulder or rib cartilage. So a little flick round the corner. And guess what? There's no fielder within 50 metres.
Where's Square Leg? I thought Square Leg was off having a drink next to his mate. I think the square leg was up. I think the square leg was somewhere he's not supposed to be. He's now been chucked back down to the boundary. There's a slip in. They had 5 in the ring.
And let's get into the show. Oh, nearly out again there, Suresh. Raina now looks at the gloves, but he's not 100. Quite skipping down and getting there with authority. A little miscue, and lucky it was a miscue. So back over to you, Aaron Finch. Half an over to go here. Have some of that. It's going to race away. 4 more to Aaron Finch. Moves into the 70s now.
Cheeky. Tried to bowl it away from him, Chahal. Aaron Finch has just been destroying the attack. And then something a little cute. Certainly up for the FBB stylish player of the day, but of the season, Gotham Gambhir is right up there. 3 match awards to him. Same for Manish Pandey.
Oh, give it a heave, Finchy. Yeah, in terms of stylish players. This is pretty stylish. Powerful from Finch. He's happy to hog the strike. So a dozen overs bowled. It's 115 for 2. Raina 17. Only hit a couple of boundaries and taking it easy and handing it over to Finch. Third Kohli. It has been a very tough 10th edition for the MVP player of edition 9. And again muscled, but gone. Catching practice for AB de Villiers.
Finally some success for Pawan Negi and the RCB bowlers. He's powered his way. Finchy had an outstanding knock. This time trying to muscle it once again between the long on and the mid-wicket fielder, but finding AB de Villiers at long on. Goes for a powerful 72 of 34. It's 115 for 3.
You have to reload that one. And Jadeja is now out at number 5. Been around a while. Star quality. Missed out on that though.
Here's the wicket of Aaron Finch. He's trying to finish this game quickly for net run rate purposes. Didn't quite get the placement right, and AB de Villiers, he doesn't drop too many. Jadeja's underway.
18 to get. So very simple equation for the hosts to worry some more, because they have struggled massively here at Chinnaswamy, have the RCB.
He's been a very quiet Virat as well. Generally, he's quite animated, quite passionate. This time, Rana goes for it and gets a biggie. Another Yes Bank maximum.
Good batting from Raina. They know they've got to try and finish this quickly. Net run rate will be important, particularly where Gujarat are on the table. Wins are going to be important, but also the run rate. Wasn't a bad delivery from Negi. It was tossed up, it had a little bit of spin, but Raina was equal to the task, made good enough connection.
It's a tough thing for Negi because he's been hit with the tide. Clearly he wants to bowl to the right-handers, but he can't because you've got 2 lefties out there, so he ain't got a choice. He got rid of de Villiers with the catch and got rid of Finch. But yeah, I've been impressed, I've got to say. Merrill, I've got to say, his flight, that's a bit flat, but he has had the ability to give it some air. Backs himself. 124 for 3.
Virat Kohli there, despondent look on his face. There's nothing he can do now. Very disappointed indeed. He's got to somehow try and find a way to inspire his team for the rest of the matches. See if they can get back in the tournament.
Only 11 to get now. And the captain, Suresh Raina, is going to be up against Travis Head, and he'll want to make sure that he sees things through here. Will the skipper. Just adjusting the gloves, getting ready to roll. So 11 off 42. 3 down. You mentioned Huss, run rates, wickets. Oh, he's got lucky here with a thick inside edge and hand it back over to Jadeja. Love a little red inker, wouldn't you, you batters?
He's the leading run scorers in the Vivo IPL. Gautam Gambhir leading the way. Suresh Raina very close. He'll be looking to take the orange cap tonight off Gautam Gambhir. And the Knight Riders, Hashim Amla's had a good season. David Warner's always up there, as if Steve Smith.
He's happily noodless around. Give the strike back to the captain. Make sure he gets that orange cap. Well, he's wearing one anyway. up and over, and he's threaded it beautifully. Split the two men there, and I think he's now is he equal with a double G. One more to equal. They'll let us know their sideline.
It's a good shot from Reiner. Get that amount of power to get it over cover. Sort of off the back foot. Good hand-eye coordination.
Oh, and again. Same result? Oh, yeah. Oh, bad luck, young man. But it's another boundary and scores a level.
It's been that kind of night for the RCB. Nothing has gone right at all for them. And when you're low on confidence and low on form, these sort of things happen. And there we go, Suresh Raina. He's earned himself that orange cap for now.
I have to say it's been that kind of a season so far. That's it. The finishing runs, the winning runs, the orange cap, and a well-deserved victory for Suresh Raina.
Very dominant, and owners are happy from Gujarat. On the road again. That's what the Lions are good at. Better on the road are the men in orange. Comfortable win by 7 wickets. 43 deliveries to spare here in Bengaluru up against the RCB, who've tasted defeat yet again at home. And their season has been a shocker, but you've got to take your hats off here to the Lions this evening. Doing it in a canter.
Yeah, demoralising result for the RCB, and being such a bad loss means their net run rate's going to take another big hit. It's almost as bad as 2 losses, really. Here's the winning runs from Suresh Raina. And be a very, very happy captain. Keeps their season alive as well. They've been at the foot of the table for much of this season. This sort of win will really give them some confidence and some belief. It's Irfan Pathan, who's a late addition to this squad, but they look very, very happy indeed. They head back to Rajkot tomorrow and start preparing for their next match.
Yeah, 37 balls to spare. Very comfortable for the Lions.
It's been a very, very dominant performance today, right from the outset. Some really good bowling from the Gujarat Lion bowlers, especially Andrew Tye, and even the Indian seamers who started off really, really well. Finished off well by the skipper himself.
Openers went cheaply. Finch, he was the explosive character this evening for the Gujarat Lions. 72 from 34. And the captain rounded things out with a nice little bit of time at the crease. 34-0. Jadeja just got out there. And the bowlers, well, hard work out there when you're trying to only defend 134. Battery got a couple, and Negi one. And they were the successful bowlers, and the others, well, they went around the track somewhat because of Aaron Finch. So lots to work on for those in red and black. Anyway, time to go sideline to Isha Guha.
Yes, another disappointing loss for the RCB. I've got Virat Kohli alongside me. How do you explain what happened tonight, Virat?
Yeah, look, it's never easy to lose games, you know, especially when you have lack of intent and you lose games, it's never easy. Last 2 games you lost like that. So definitely a lot to look into. But still we have 5 games to go. You know, if we turn things around at this stage, maybe you can gain some momentum and, you know, push through at the later stage in the tournament. But yeah, tonight was again not clinical, something that we spoke about, we did not execute, and you know, we need to get better and more consistent with our performances.
You talked about your last game where you were bowled out for 49 to just park that one and get over it and get back on the horse as quickly as possible. What do you look at after a game like tonight?
Well, yeah, see, look, you got to come out and play with intent. I thought, you know, we tried doing that with the bat early on, and then, you know, you need some luck going your way sometimes, and when it doesn't, then that momentum sort of is created against you. And it's very difficult to come out of it, but the only way you can come out of it is by playing positive cricket, and that's what we failed to do today. You know, the guys were too hesitant in trying different things on the field. which I think should never be the case. We should enjoy this tournament and have a lot of fun, which we did last year, and we got the results. But just putting too much pressure on us as a team at the moment. Individuals need to stand up and take responsibility. It's not going to be the same 2-3 people every time. Guys should be looking for an opportunity to go out there in the middle and make a difference for the team. So hopefully, we string in strong performances in the coming games and turn things around.
Andrew Tye spoke about the fact that the pitch played better than he thought it would. Was it the same for you as well? Were you surprised by how well it was coming on?
Well, yeah, it was coming on decently well. I thought it's going to slow down. That's what we all thought when we had a look at the wicket. But it played pretty decent. I mean, under lights, it's a different prospect altogether. During the day when we played our game here against Mumbai, it was slow. But I think at under lights, it's pretty much same, both the innings. So we got to take that into account in the next 2 games that we play at home. But before that, we got to play 2 away and gain some momentum.
And how do you counteract someone like an Aaron Finch if he's going like that? I mean, he was blasting it to all parts.
Well, yeah, credit to him. He played a fantastic knock. When a guy comes out like that, in a small chase, I think it's important for one guy to step up and, take the momentum away from the opposition. That's exactly what he did. He's an experienced cricketer, and, credit to him for taking his team home. Yeah, when a guy hits like that, he didn't give away any chances as well. A few nicks, but that happens in T20 cricket. But pretty clean hitting overall, and, he didn't give us any chances to come into the game.
All right, thanks for your time, Brett. All the best in the rest of your games.
Cheers, Lisa. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishak Guha. In summary, match 31. Never enough runs on this useful 22 yards. 134, all out in 20. A couple of 30s there, and no one really got going for the challengers. And in reply, the Lions, well, coasted home. Very comfortable with 37 balls to spare, courtesy of Aaron Finch and Suresh Raina for the GLs by 7 wickets. League table, Knight Riders up there, Mumbai Indians up there, Sunrisers and the Super Giant make up the top 4, and the Lions, well, they jumped up a little posse, and it is tough for those cellar dwellers down the bottom. Double Ds, RCB, 6 losses, look at that. Wow, finalists last year. Plenty of highlights here. Murali Kartik for the batting side.
Ishan Kishan was promoted up the order. Couple of boundaries to start off in the first over. Played some handsome shots of the seamer as well. And of Samuel Badri. Before perishing to a straight one, trying to sweep it. Was caught right in front. But Brendan McCullum, the other man there, gave a simple catch. Low was expected of him. One of the highest run getters, but this man, Aaron Finch, right from the word go, was extremely explosive. Took the attack to the opposition. Some streaky ones, but that you expect in a T20 game. Powerful, all the time looking to use his feet against the spinners, never allowed them to settle. Trademark Finch shots. Extremely powerful. Suresh Raina, unusually quiet today, played the second fiddle to Aaron Finch. Was caught off a no ball of Chahal. A reprieve which didn't cost too much except for the game. Aaron Finch continued his merry ways. Suresh Raina chipping in with some boundaries of his own. Aaron Finch finally went for this pull shot. Went straight into the hands of AB de Villiers. Pawan Negi getting his first wicket. But then Suresh Raina stepped onto the plate. Playing some handsome shots of firstly Pawan Negi and then Travis Head to finish things off. A couple of inside-out shots which he generally fancies. Comfortable canter in the end, winning by 7 wickets.
Yeah, dominant performance from the Gujarat Lions over the hosts, the Royal Challengers Bangalore. 134, played 135 for 3. Lions in 13.5 overs coasted home by 7 wickets and 37 balls to spare. Very dominant Aaron Finch there. Short break here, and when we come back, Ravi Shastri with a post-match presentation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed today a good, solid performance by the Gujarat Lions. They dominated the game from start to finish, and in the end, won the game quite comfortably by 7 wickets. Before I introduce the presentation party, it's only fair on behalf of the BCCI to thank all the sponsors of the Vivo IPL. That's Vivo, Vodafone, Yes Bank, Maruti Suzuki, FBB, and Seat Tyres. In the presentation party today, we've got Mr. Mallikarjun Swamy, Assistant Secretary of the KSCA, Mr. Rajkumar Pai, the Vivo representative, Mr. Asit Oberoi, Group President, Transaction Banking, Yes Bank, Mr. Govind Baheti, Head Agribusiness Future Group, Mr. Sanjeev Churiwala, Director RCB, and Mr. Nipun Singhal, Director Lloyd Electric. The first award to be given is the Vivo Perfect Catch of the Match Award. And I'll invite Mr. Rajkumar Pai to give it to Ishan Kishan. Ishan Kishan, a good catch in the deep to dismiss Samuel Badri. Had to keep his eyes on the ball, had to run a long way, but an outstanding catch in the end by the young man. And now I'll request Mr. Asit Oberoi to present the Yes Bank Maximum Sixes Award. And it goes to Aaron Finch, 6 sixes today. So Aaron Finch hitting 6 sixes today. Well, he won't have to go too far, Aaron. If you're around, Mr. Govind Baheti will present the FBB Stylish Player of the Day Award, 72 from just 34 balls for Aaron Finch. And now I'd like to ask Suresh Raina to sign the match ball for Anirban Maiti, the Vodafone superfan. And if Suresh can come up, please. Well, Suresh, many congratulations. Before we start, the orange cap, 309 runs now for Suresh Raina, and a very important innings today. Terrific win. You dominated start to finish.
Definitely, I think we have done really well in all departments, batting, bowling, and fielding. I think we chipped really well in the 6 overs. I think AJ, Faulkner, and especially Jadeja, I think they bowled really well. And later on, I think Baz and Ishan, I think they started really well. Whenever you have lefty-righty combinations, always work for you. And then I think Finch batted brilliantly.
And you were very aggressive at the start. You went for wickets, you had pace. You know, with 3 bowlers there bowling at good pace.
Definitely, I think Wicket was doing something with the new ball. I thought if I can bowl spinner with the later on, definitely I think he is a bowl brilliant back-to-back wicket for that time when Chris got out. I think he had to take off, so probably that was wicket for us for the turning point. And I think had then overall, I think there's a team effort today.
And you'll be impressed with the 2 young fast bowlers who opened the bowling for you.
Definitely, I think Basil and Nathu, they both looked very accurate with their bowling line and length. So I'm pretty happy today.
Now, you were at the crease when Aaron Finch came in. I mean, what was the message to him? Because he took off from the outset.
No, he was telling me just you were there. I think everything, every shot he was connecting, I thought just look to play 1 and 2s because he was smashing everything. So I think it worked really well for us.
Now, when you look back at the IPL, we're at the halfway stage. Do you think you played to potential?
I think, not really. I think we haven't done well in bowling department. Still, we can improve. But I think today victory definitely gave us a lot of confidence, especially the combination was brilliant today because we've been struggling with the Jadeja missing out 2 games, then Bravo ruled out for the tournament. Still, I think today was combination of brilliant. Still, Smithy, I think, is a team player. He has done really well for us. So probably I think that Dizan had to make it. So probably this is a good overall performance for us.
And you hit the nail on the head. Your bowling was well stacked up today. You had lots of options, including James Faulkner towards the end.
Definitely, I think Jimmy and AJ, they played really well in a couple of years in IPL. Especially Jimmy, I think, got a lot of experience. And AJ, I think he's been brilliant with the variation. So probably this win definitely give us a lot of confidence to move forward.
Well, very well played today. Many congratulations, Suresh.
Thank you so much, Ravi.
Well, now the Man of the Match award, Mr. Nipur Singhal, he turned the game on its head in his very first over. Andrew Tye will get the Man of the Match, 3 for 12 his figures. And Mr. Sanjeev Churiwala will present the trophy, and the cheque will be given by Mr. Nipur Singhal. So the Man of the Match performance, 3 for 12, 2 wickets in 2 balls. In his very first over, set things up beautifully. Well, Andrew, when you take wickets in a heap. Again, 2 in 2 balls. Once again, you might well have been on a hat-trick.
Yeah, you know, my execution of the hat-trick ball wasn't as good as the last time. But, you know, I'm just trying to provide a job for the team. And, you know, we're desperate for the win. Glad that we actually got the result tonight. It keeps us alive in the competition.
Your first ball was to Chris Gayle. So what was going through your mind? What were the plans?
Hit a good length. Try and not give him anything easy to get away. I knew it was towards the back end of the power play and he was going to start probably hit soon. He needed to. And, yeah, I was just lucky that I got it in the right spot.
And the ball came onto the bat when it was hard and new.
Yeah, it was a pretty good wicket out there. You know, we weren't expecting it to break up a little bit, but, yeah, the quality of the wicket was high class, had some pace in it, and to our credit, it suited our attack tonight.
And your attack, when you mentioned, it had depth tonight. You know, two young bowlers starting off with a new ball, they did a pretty good job as well.
Yeah, you know, Natu Singh showed the other day when he bowled the first 2 overs that he's definitely got the skill to be at this level. And then Basil Tempe, as he's done throughout the series, shows that he's a class individual at such a young age. So, you know, those two have definitely got bright futures ahead of them, and hopefully they can keep providing good starts for us.
We've been halfway through the IPL. Are you enjoying, you know, the IPL, the crowds that associate themselves with the IPL, traveling around the country?
Yeah, I love it. You know, it's a pretty hectic schedule this year. We've been a bit in a shorter time frame, but you know, it's just another challenge. And you know, the fans here are unbelievable. They just love cricket, and you know, it's always a special place to come India to play cricket because you know you're always going to have a good time.
Well, all I'll say, well done today. Another very good performance, and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Andrew Tye, man of the match in today's game, 3 for 12 for him, and a comfortable victory for the Gujarat Lions.
Thank you, Ravi Shastri. Match 31, and didn't last long. Good game's a fast game. 134 was never going to be enough, and in the end, the Lions tracked it down in 13.5 overs to get to that 135 for the loss of just 3, a win by 7 wickets, and Aaron Finch there dominating with 72, and Raina, 34 not out, saw the Gujarat Lions over the line. Bad news in the standings for the RCB. Look at that, 6 losses. They've only got 5 points. Gujarat, well, they've got their 3rd win. So they're down the bottom there with the Delhi Daredevils. The top 4, KKR, MIs, SRH, and the rising Pune Supergiant make up the top 4 at the moment. Fabulous Friday here in India. Vivo IPL for 2017, the 10th edition. And the Double Ds are taking on KKR. Eden Gardens match 32, 4 p.m. tee-off. Second match at 8 o'clock local time. We're going up north. Yes, we are. Kings 11 Punjab are hosting the defending champions, the Sunrisers Hyderabad, in Mohali for match 33. Look forward to the double-header tomorrow. From all of us here in the Garden City, take care and good night.